it's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Whoa, he has trouble with the snap, and the ball is free. It's picked up by Michigan State. Jalen watch Jackson, and he scores on the last play of the game.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galarraga covers. He's out. No, he's safe.
Phoenix has the foul, and a pinnacle ball throws it down.
DeBrincat gets it back to Goff. Sparing across now. King.
Save Raymond. They score! Raymond!
Johnson and throw, and it's caught
by St. Brown for a first down.
This is BS Sports.
And we're back. Another 1 o'clock start. This is back-to-back weeks for these 1 o'clock starts. I know I normally like these early starts, but I don't know. I guess now that we're good, I kind of would wish we had a 3:30 start. I don't know. What do I know? Oh, do we got the Greginator again? I hear Adam Amen, so I think we might have the Greginator on the call again. Lions back at home though. It looks a little lopsided, which makes me nervous. Oh no, it's not Adam Amen. We got Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston. I actually like Kevin Kugler. Okay, we're fine. Anyway, Lions going into this game as 13-point favorites, according to ESPN Bet, at least. minus 12.5. ESPN has them at a 72.6% chance to win the game to a 27.2% chance for Tennessee. Yeah, I mean, this game looks very lopsided. However, there are a couple of things that might even the odds a little bit for Tennessee. No Jameson Williams, no Josh Paschal for Detroit either. I mean, let me take a look if it shows the inactives here. So you got no Josh Paschal. Parker Hesse is out. I don't know if that does anything for you. But National Tight End Day is today. Sam Laporta has yet to have a really big game. He's had a couple of nice catches. He had a couple of big catches, but he has not had that, 5 or 6 catch game for 100 yards. He hasn't had that yet. And I just feel like on National Tight End Day, back at home in Detroit, after a 2-game road trip and after a huge win against Minnesota, I got a feeling. All right. I don't know if it's going to happen. I just got a feeling. But yeah, for the Titans, there's really not a whole lot of great things to say. Calvin Ridley is probably going to get his. He's the best wide receiver on the team at this point because DeAndre Hopkins is dealt. Their defense has been they've already traded, I believe, safety and one of their linebackers, so they're already sort of selling off here. At the quarterback position, I think it's going to be Mason Rudolph because Will Levis is listed as out. So you're basically running it with the longtime backup to Ben Roethlisberger out in Pittsburgh, Mason Rudolph. You also got Tony Pollard, who's a solid running back. He's had 400 total yards this year with 3 touchdowns. Not terrible numbers for him. Hopefully our run defense is going to be able to sort of hold him back and force Mason Rudolph to try to beat you. And I guess I just don't have a whole lot of faith that Mason Rudolph is going to be able to beat this Lions secondary. Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, I think those two guys, I think they're going to be feasting potentially. And I think if the Lions want to win this game comfortably, I think they're going to have to feast on the defensive side because without Josh Paschal, that's pretty much your entire pass. I mean, you already lost Aiden Hutchinson, and then before him, you lost Marcus Davenport. So you basically are running it with I don't even know who's going to be the pass rusher. Is Trevor Nowaski? He got a sack last week. Maybe he'll be the pass rusher. I don't know. But look at this. We got Jeffrey Simmons going to go up against Penei Sewell. He's, probably gonna be a tough matchup for both those guys, I'd say. I think I saw Simmons was not on the table for Tennessee, so they are at least keeping him around, which sucks because I wouldn't have minded the Lions going after him. But Harold Landry is still on the table as far as I'm concerned. I wouldn't mind seeing the Lions go ahead and trade for him. I would have loved if they traded for him before the game because that would have been hilarious. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna give him a different jersey before the game starts. He's gonna go to the shop in Ford Field and he's just gonna get a new jersey. We're gonna write in crayon Landry on the back. We'll get one of the blank ones that just says number 1. Hopefully there's not a number 1 on the team already. I don't think there is. That's weird. Nobody's taking number 1. I guess it's one of those numbers. It's if you take it, you better be good. right? It's like you can't just be number one. Anyway. How's everybody doing? I'm still recovering from that Michigan State loss. I'm not going to lie. I went to bed last night after that game, and I was just like running through the game. It's like that's why I hate the night games. It's like if we lose the night game, even if we win the night game, I'm still like excited. Like I'm still on edge. But like the night game, like when you lose it, it's like, oh gosh, now what am I gonna say about it on Tuesday? How do I, what are people going to say about it? How do I respond? And what's going on? Like how do I feel about everything? It sucks. It sucks. I hate the night games. And Michigan State next week plays at 3:30. We will never play a noon game. I just want at this point. Well, here's the thing, right? So next week is a 3:30 start. Okay, the week after is a Friday night start against Purdue. I believe that's on the road as well. And then we got 2 more games. So we got 2 more games to get 1 noon game. It's we got I think it's Rutgers and somebody else. Oh, I guess Illinois. Illinois' game hasn't been slotted. I doubt the Illinois game is going to be a noon game. That's at Illinois. They got killed in the game against Oregon, but like, so you got the Illinois game and you got the Rutgers game. Those are the 2 games where you could potentially get a noon start. Maybe the Rutgers game, the last game that would be hysterical. If the last game of the year is a noon game, that would be pretty funny. Especially if it's like that's a bowl game on the line potentially for Michigan State. They got a couple of games, or they need 2 more wins to get into bowl eligibility. And I think it's like, oh man, really sucks given that Boston College game on the road. They just beat themselves in this Michigan game on the road. I mean, that felt a lot like that kind of game where they put up a lot of big counting stats, but they just weren't able to finish drives and take advantage of opportunities. So. Anyway, I know this is a Lions stream, and I'm talking about Michigan State football. Let's focus on a team that actually is competent right now. Let's do that. Oh, man. Lions leading the NFC North 5-1 with that Minnesota loss on Thursday Night Football. You just hate to see it. Hopefully, we can get double-digit here. Am I going to stream the game? I will not. That would be a copyright problem. So, won't be able to do that. That would immediately cut the stream. That would not last very long. I don't think Fox on NFL would appreciate me streaming their game. Titans 1-5 for the first time since 2015. That's rough. Who was even their quarterback? That wasn't Vince Young. No, that was a little after. Lions back-to-back season with 5+ wins in the first 6 games for the first time since I think I saw 1933. That's a long time ago. Looks like the Titans will kick it off to Detroit. Tennessee won the toss and deferred. Okay, so nothing we could do. So we're going to start with the football. And here comes Jared Goff, who's playing at an MVP level. Last 3 games, 85% completion rating, 7 touchdowns, no picks. Lions wearing their all-blue uniforms. Haven't seen these in a while because Detroit's been on the road. Goff lines up under center. Montgomery is in the backfield. Tim Patrick goes in motion to the right side. Here's the snap. Play action pass coming. Goff is going to get sacked immediately. Oh, my goodness. Pressure came out of nowhere, and the Lions are pushed back to a 2nd and long. Whoa. Arden Key. One-on-one with Taylor Decker, and Decker just got totally beat. That is very unusual to see from Decker. He's really solid and got totally beat there. So it's 2nd and 17. Goff going to pass it again. He throws it up the middle. It's caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown. It'll be 3rd down and pretty long. That's probably a 5 or 6 yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 11, I think. So already early, Jared Goff is going to have to keep this alive here. Exiting the huddle now for Detroit. Khalif Raymond is in at wide receiver, in for the suspended Jameson Williams. He's going in motion to the right side. Goff is in the shotgun. Gibbs is to his right. Snap, another pass coming from Goff. Goff looking, loads, caught by Gibbs. Gibbs trying to break free. He's going to be taken down short. Detroit's going to go 3 and out to start the game. Tennessee defense stifles the hottest offense in the league. It'll be 4th and 5, and Jack Fox will be out to punt it. It's the second week in a row where the first drive of the day for Detroit is a 3 and out. Jeez. Well, that's a disappointing start for the Lions. But that sack on the first play just completely shut down any hope there. Jack Fox out to punt it. There's the snap, and there's the punt. Fox can flip the field, and that's a deep punt inside the 10. It'll be taken out from there and then knocked down. And I think that ball came out, but they're saying Tennessee's got it. They immediately signal for Tennessee having it. The ball came out, but they immediately signaled that Tennessee has it. Let's take a look. Yeah, definitely a fumble. And that ball was on the ground. Who ends up with it? How did Tennessee end up with the ball? Wow. All right, well, Tennessee will take over. No harm, no foul on the fumble. They'll start at their own 15, and Ford Field is getting loud. Let's see how well this defense can do. Mason Rudolph in at quarterback for the Titans. Former Pittsburgh Steeler. Here's the snap. They're going to give it to Pollard, and he's going nowhere. Might have gotten a few extra yards there, but he picks up probably 4. Yep, 4 on the play. 15th career start for Rudolph. The last 5 seasons, he's had 7 starts. He had 8 in his rookie year. Yeah, hopefully not, Gerald. But it's still very early, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. 2nd and 6. Rudolph is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Play action. Rudolph going to throw it. Rudolph throws up the middle. It's caught for a first down. That is Calvin Ridley. First catch of the day for him. And the first down of the day goes to Tennessee. No DeAndre Hopkins for this offense anymore. So you got to think the ball is going to be going Calvin Ridley's direction most, if not all the time. You also got Tyler Boyd out there as well, former Cincinnati Bengal. Rudolph is in the shotgun again. There's the snap. They give it to Pollard, and he will be chopped down just before the line of scrimmage. That's DJ Reader who made the tackle there. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the best. Shot of the rookie Terrion Arnold. See if he can have a big game here. 2nd and 10. Rudolph takes the snap, play action. Pass is coming. Rudolph tried to get rid of it. It's intercepted. It's intercepted. Who was that? That is, I don't even know who that is, 53. That's Trevor Nowaski with the interception. I don't know what Mason Rudolph was thinking there. He threw that right into the defensive line, and Trevor Nowaski just was able to easily make the interception. Let's see. The pressure came from 81. Oh, he did. He just got rid of it errantly, and it ends up right in the hands of Trevor Nowaski. That is Levi Unzurike on the hit on Rudolph, and that's the first turnover of the day for the Titans. Saginaw Valley State, go Cardinals. I didn't know that. Here's the snap. They give it to Gibbs, and oh boy, or not to Montgomery. That should be a penalty for a face mask, and there it is. David Montgomery, a pickup of 9 if the play stands as is, but there's going to be a face mask. This is going to be an automatic first down. That's going to be on key. I could see that from here. My goodness. That is going to be a face mask on the defense. That's an auto first, adding on to the end of the run. Arden Key, who had the sack on Jared Goff to start the day, I mean, that's going to get called every single time. He's grabbing the back of that face mask. Or maybe saying it might, I think it looked like he had the face mask to me. Either way, it's 1st and goal inside the Tennessee 10, handing it off to Montgomery, staying on his feet. There's Montgomery. There's a Lions touchdown. 2 plays is all they needed, and it's 6-0 Detroit. No harm, no foul on the 3-and-out. Lions end up with 6 on the Trevor Nowaski interception. David Montgomery, so hard to take down. Breaks free of that initial contact. He could have walked in. Extra point attempt coming from Jake Bates. There's the snap, kick, and it's good. That would be nice, Gerald. Also, here's a note. I know that nobody cares, but I actually put in Jared Goff and Jake Bates in my fantasy league. So now because I knew they were playing the Titans, I was like, okay, they're going to be able to feast offensively. So I need Jared Goff to have another amazing game, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And he's already had a couple of completions. He got sacked, but that doesn't count for anything. Also, I just want to point out, the Lions scored 1 touchdown, and right now the win probability on ESPN is 84.9%. How is that even, like, it's the first quarter. We're not even 5 minutes in, and they're already saying, yeah, Lions are going to win the game. Basically. There's an 84.9 scenarios out of 100. The Lions win they win 84.9 out of 100 scenarios after just this first less than 5 minutes of the game, according to ESPN. How early, depending on how this game goes continually, how early do you think we could get into like plus 95% win probability? Like, do you think we could get to plus 95 win probability before halftime? Like, if we go up like 21-0 and Mason Rudolph is throwing interceptions or something, like if Mason Rudolph throws another interception or there's like a strip sack and it goes back for a touchdown, like how early do you guys think we could get into that plus 95%? I don't blame them either, Armenian man. Oh, finally, a big noon Saturday that's actually potentially a really good game. Ohio State, Penn State. The battle of the pretenders. Which of these 2 pretenders is actually a contender? Number 4, Ohio State. Number 3, Penn State. We can get 25 to 30 points ahead of halftime. I could see I think if we get 14 points, I think we'd see a 90%. I'm a Detroit fan. We're at 84%. It's not even 5 minutes in. Like, the Titans have had the ball 1 time. Oregon, Indiana, Big Ten championship. Hey, man, it's not out of the realm of possibility. Ohio State's already lost. Indiana's still undefeated. We'll see. Maybe Michigan State can play a little spoiler for Indiana. That's the 20th rushing touchdown for Dave Montgomery since 2023, by the way. As Jake Bates' first kickoff of the day is a little short. It'll be taken out from about the 1. Cutting past the 15, now cutting past the 20, and taken down just shy of the 30. So a nice play there by the special teams to hold them inside the 30, which is what you want to do because the touchback can start you at the 30. I doubt it, though. I doubt it, though, Detroit fan. As much as I would love it, because Michigan State definitely needs to secure a couple more wins here. That was Malcolm Rodriguez, who is hobbling off the field. He was one of the starting linebackers. He's been pretty okay for the Lions. So hopefully he's all right. Rudolph is in. Snap. Handing it off to Pollard. There's a lot of room for Pollard, and Pollard runs for a first down. Hopefully that injury to Malcolm Rodriguez You basically had a two linebacker set, and Alex Anzalone got blocked. That's a big lane for Tony Pollard. I don't think so, Gerald. I'd have to look it up. I don't think there's been a touchdown return. Basically, nothing has changed because the calculation is still the same. You'd rather not risk injury or fumble and just take the ball at 30. And another run from Pollard is taken all the way to the 50. It'll be second down, though. Like the new kickoff rule has done absolutely nothing as far as special teams funness. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with going 6-6 if I'm Michigan State. You get into a bowl game, that's successful. Give me 6-6 every day. It'll be 2nd and 6. Rudolph is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Handing it off to Pollard, and he's going nowhere. Aleem McNeil immediately ate that play up. It'll be 3rd down. I believe this is the first 3rd down of the day for the Titans. I mean, you're not stopping the big fella, Aleem McNeil. Certainly not unless you're double teaming him. Tony Pollard went nowhere. 3rd and 8, so definitely manageable for this defense to get a stop. Rudolph is 1 for 2 for 13 yards and the interception. It is loud in Ford Field. Here's the snap. Pass coming from Rudolph. Rudolph throws. It is knocked down, incomplete. Carlton Davis got in there and made a play. It'll be 4th down. Oh, boy. Malcolm Rodriguez is getting carted out. Oh, geez. That's awful. Another injury to the defense. But luckily, Carlton Davis got in front of Calvin Ridley. Or no, that's not Calvin Ridley. That's 15. I can't see his name. Couldn't see his name on the jersey. And he knocked that ball out. First punt of the day for the Titans. And there it is. It'll be inside the 10. And Khalif Raymond's going to take it out from there. And he'll be taken down just past the 15. So now Detroit comes back onto the field with not the greatest field position. Yeah, my dad just texted me. Rodrigo got hurt. I saw that, yeah. Hopefully he's all right, and they're just going to look at him, and he can come back out. But that sucks. It's never good when you see a guy get carted off. Especially on a special teams play. You got a feeling, Armenian man? You got a feeling there's an Arnold interception today? Hey, they're not throwing his direction very often, which tells me that the guys that he's covering are not open. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Detroit fan, like, if I'm Michigan, like, you do have a pretty hard path to get that final win to get to bowl eligibility. You still got Oregon, still got Ohio State, still got Indiana as well. I believe they got Oregon, Indiana. I guess they got to beat Northwestern, basically. That's probably an auto win, but you never know. You never know. It is football, and crazy things have happened. But you basically have to win that Northwestern game. And I bet Northwestern is well aware of that fact. For Michigan State, you pretty much, I would say, the Purdue game, I think, is a must-win for Michigan State because I don't think you're going to be able to win. Well, you got Purdue and you got Rutgers. It'd be kind of funny if we both finish 6-6. That would be pretty good, actually. I mean, if Michigan State finishes 6-6, I'm happy. I said get to a bowl game, and if you win the bowl game, that'd be even better. Then you finish the season with an overall winning record. I think that'd be a great start for Jonathan Smith and the Spartans. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when they beat Maryland, is 8-4 on the table. I think at this point, for Michigan State, if they were to win 4 in a row from this point, that would be massive. I just don't think it's going to happen. You have to beat Indiana. You have to beat Illinois. Both those teams are currently ranked in the top 25. I actually need to check if the new AP poll has been released for Illinois because they might have been knocked off. I doubt they get knocked off. They got blown out to the number 1 team in the country. I don't think that's knockoffable. Detroit is 12-1 when scoring first since 2023. That's the best record in the NFL. I think the only game we lost was the NFC Championship. Is that the one? And I don't know if that counts postseason. Goff is under center. Jahmyr Gibbs is in the backfield. He gives it to Gibbs. Gibbs cuts to the outside. There goes Gibbs. And into a first down for Jahmyr Gibbs. Big run to start his day. He had a great day last week. Couple of touchdowns. And over 100 yards on the ground. I mean, hey, playing the Motor City Bowl, that's basically a home game. Another pass coming from Goff. He throws it. It's incomplete to, who is that? That's not number 0 because that's Terrion Arnold. I don't know who that is. I have no idea who that was that he threw the ball to. It's the first incompletion of the day for Goff. The perfect game is done. 2nd and 10. Jared Goff is in the shotgun with Jahmyr Gibbs to his left. There's a snap. Another pass coming from Goff. Pressure coming. Goff on the run. And Goff is going to be brought down for a huge loss. Oh, my gosh. Jeez Louise. 2nd sack of the day. Jared Goff puts his team into a 3rd and really long. Oh, Kirk Cousins to Kyle Pitts. 7-0 Atlanta over Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wearing their throwbacks. So it'll be 3rd and 23 for Detroit. Offense has struggled so far. Need a big play from this offense here. Jared Goff pass coming. Goff stepping up. Goff throw is knocked down. It's a fumble. Recovered, I believe, by the Lions. It'll be 4th down again. Arden Key, have a day. He got blocked initially by Jahmyr Gibbs, and then again he beats Taylor Decker. Lions are lucky that they were able to cover that ball, that it just ends up as a fumble recovered by Detroit, so they can punt it away on 4th and 24. But this offense has struggled in the first 3 possessions. There's a snap. Punt is up and away from Jack Fox. Jeez Louise, he has such an ability to flip the field. Taking it out from inside the 20 and then taken down just at about the 25. Jack Fox, he has been the key player for the Lions so far, pinning Tennessee all the way back. So the Titans get the ball back, down 7-0. Lions offensively have struggled. Harold Landry and Key want to be Lions. Well, I don't think Key, because I think he's a rookie. But Harold Landry, he might want to be a Lion. I think we need to run the ball a little bit more before we get the passing involved. You had the big Jahmyr Gibbs run. You had the David Montgomery runs. I think we need to be running the ball here a little bit. Just a little bit more. Just get it more involved. Get that going. Put the pressure on the defense. Yeah, right. Jake Bates was the NFC Special Teams player of the year. Player of the week, I think you mean. So Jack Fox is trying to get the honors. I think he's been player of the week, special teams before. He's a really good punter. I'm surprised he's never been a Pro Bowler. I don't know if punters get Pro Bowl honors at this point. I think they do. Right? Do punters get Pro Bowl honors? They should. An important part of the game. Pats beating the Jets 7-0. Yeah, hate to see it. They're getting revenge. They do. Okay. I was gonna say. It would have been very disrespectful of punters. Jack Fox, I'm surprised that he's never been a Pro Bowl punter. He's been really good ever since we got him. It's a 1 in 15 chance. I mean, I can't imagine they do a whole lot of punting in the flag football game. Why don't they host the Pro Bowl in Hawaii anymore? I know the stadium is like a wreck at this point, but that's because they stopped doing it. Why did they stop? Look at that. So ball at their own 25 for Tennessee. Mason Rudolph back out there under center. There's the snap. Play action. Pressure coming on. Rudolph throws. It's wide open and caught by 81. And he gets all the way into Lion territory. That is Wiley. Wow. He was wide open. I don't know who was supposed to be on him. The tight end on National Tight End Day. Brian Branch got to him. That's a big play offensively for the Titans. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans in Lion territory for the first time today. Rudolph is all alone in the shotgun. He's got to call timeout. Play clock was winding down, and the Ford Field home field advantage claims another timeout. Malcolm Rodriguez, ankle injury. He's questionable. He's questionable. All right. He can still come back. He's just questionable. Well, there's Aiden Hutchinson. He's got a cast. Got his own little suite as well. All right. Good to see him. Rudolph, pass coming. Rudolph throw is caught, but short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down. Tyler Boyd with the reception. Pickup of, I'd say, about 5. Yep, 2nd and 5. There's Trevor Nowaski on the sideline. Do it for Hutch. Get a sack, please. Somebody. 2nd and 5. Rudolph once again in the shotgun. Snap, pass coming. Rudolph throws a deep shot up in the air. It's caught. That's Calvin Ridley, who leaps up in the air and mosses the defender. Wow, on Brian Branch of all people. He just totally leaped right over. Makes an amazing play, and the Titans are in business. We saw Tennessee play Buffalo pretty close early in that game as well. That was also on the road for the Titans. Now it's 1st and 10. Play action. Rudolph going to try to run it. And then Rudolph breaks a tackle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown. How did he break that tackle? Trevor Nowaski just got his lunch eaten. Look at this. That's incredible. Trevor Nowaski, he had him dead to rights, and he just stopped on a dime, and Rudolph gets his, I believe, his first rushing touchdown as a Titan, at least. I don't know if he ever had a rushing touchdown for Pittsburgh, and the Titans, chance to tie this game up. Here's the extra point. It is up, and it's good. We got a tie game in the first quarter. Tennessee has been really effective offensively. Detroit, on the other hand, has struggled. They got their points thanks to a turnover. They're going to need to turn it on here. That's right, 2 Lions guys, Ridley and Branch. It's really a wonder how Alabama was so good for so long. Yeah, defense definitely needs to step it up because now, I mean, you lose Malcolm Rodriguez, you're just losing, guys dropping like flies. So somebody's got to step up, and obviously Trevor Nowatzki, I don't know how much of a, you know, how much of a stopgap he really is. I don't know. Offense got to turn it on right here, right now, basically. Because I mean, we're forcing Mason Rudolph to beat us, and so far on defense, or I guess against our defense, Mason Rudolph is kind of beating us. We can't just have 1 week where I'm not stressed, right? We just can't do that. We can't do that. We're not allowed legally, apparently. We're not allowed to have a week like that where I can just turn all. I guess I had it against the Cowboys, but then Aiden Hutchinson gets hurt. So it's like even when we do it, even when I do get one, I'm still upset. Too busy looking at Green Bay. Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, I mean, sometimes, trap game. Yeah. Sometimes you don't even realize you're looking ahead here. I just don't know that that's characteristic of this team. Aaron Glenn was giving it to Kirby Joseph. What happened? Let's see. Kirby Joseph had his back to the quarterback. Well, hopefully he will make the proper adjustments here. Lions gonna knee this one in the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be another trip for the offense. Jared Goff struggling in the first couple of, I guess the second possession, Lions scored on the turnover. Now going to have to move down the field with some efficiency. See what Ben Johnson has dialed up. Goff is in the shotgun with Jahmyr Gibbs to his right. There's a snap. They give it to Gibbs. Gibbs finds a hole. There goes Gibbs. Past the 50, 40, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. End zone. Touchdown. Oh, that's how you get an offense going. Jahmyr Gibbs goes 75 yards to the house. Well, I guess 70 yards because they start from the 30. But Jahmyr Gibbs immediately eats away the Titans defense all the way to the house. He puts on the gas and he's gone. Nobody catching up with Jahmyr Gibbs. That is the biggest run of his career. And the Lions reclaim the lead 13-7. It's a good day to have Jahmyr Gibbs in fantasy. That's all I'm saying. Extra point coming from Jake Bates. Snap, hold, kick, and it's good. Jake Bates continuing to do well in the extra point department, and it's 14-7. Jahmyr Gibbs puts the Lions back on top. Offense immediately answers. Now, see if the defense can hold back Rudolph and the Titans. That's what I love to see. Jahmyr Gibbs. Now, if Gibbs could have like 2 more of those, I feel really good. I feel really, really good. Another Bama guy. I'm just like, if we did this, like, there's just too many. How did we allow Alabama to get this many good NFL players? How did that even happen? Just on our offense or on our team alone, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, Jameson Williams, Brian Branch. I feel like I'm blanking on one. Is that all of them? I feel like there's another. Oh, Terrion Arnold, I think that's everybody. I think. I feel like I'm missing somebody very obvious, but I don't know. Nobody on the offensive line. Nobody on the defensive line. We got SEC guys, but not Alabama. Derrick Henry was Alabama. Remember him? He ran all over Michigan State in the college football playoff. I remember that. I don't remember that. I didn't watch that game. I was 15. I had other things I was interested in at that point. That's crazy though that he was on that team, 2015. Just 4 guys. I guess with Gibbs, it's like, well, he's only at Bama for a year, right? Because he played for Georgia Tech. He was a transfer. Yeah, that'd be cool. Mason Rudolph, if you want to throw more interceptions, that'd be awesome. That'd be really good. I'd really appreciate it if you did that for us. Oh my gosh, this stupid. Oh my. Who told Fox that this commercial campaign of Tom Brady getting yelled at by other Tom Bradys as a Buccaneer and as a Patriot, as Michigan, like why? It's like the corniest, most egotistical commercial ever. Oh, next Sunday, Lions Packers. So we got Tom Brady next week. It's another Fox game. We've had a lot of Fox games in a row here. I guess it makes sense. Usually NFL or usually the Lions do play on Fox. Usually get the NFC games. I think we have I'm pretty sure on Thanksgiving we're on CBS. Jeez. I was like, I didn't know if he was going to take it all the way, but he definitely did. Jake Bates delivers a deep kick all the way to the back of the end zone. Titans will knee it there. It'll be a touchback. And now, the Lions, since 2023, are 7-0 when both Gibbs and Montgomery score a touchdown. So you like the Lions' odds in these kind of games. But we're going to need the defense to hold back Mason Rudolph and this Titans offense, because that last drive, they had their way. No doubt about it. Wait, is that Quandre Diggs, former Lion? Rudolph is in the shotgun. There's a snap. Giving it to Pollard. Pollard breaks free of initial contact, but he's only going to go for a yard. Nearly got taken down for a loss there. Yes, because Jameson Williams is from Ohio State. That's right. He was at Ohio State for, I believe, a year. Could you imagine? They would have had Garrett Wilson, Jameson Williams, oh my gosh, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now they got Jeremiah Smith or whatever his name is. It's like, how do they keep getting all these really good wide receivers at Ohio State? It's crazy. 2nd and 8. Rudolph is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Pass coming. Rudolph throw is caught, and Alex Anzalone going to make the tackle, but there will be a first down. A flag came in late, though. Tony Pollard on the reception, and it looks like the Lions are signaling like this play's coming back. Yep, it'll be a offensive pass interference. So this play is coming back. It'll be 2nd and long. Okonkwo called for the OPI, the tight end, on National Tight End Day. Final 3 minutes and counting of the first quarter. Lions up 14-7. Been an offensive day for both teams. Defenses have both struggled. I guess the Lions just got that big play. The Titans were able to stifle Detroit early. Rudolph going to throw it. Rudolph taking a deep shot. Got a man open. It's caught. And that is another big play. Calvin Ridley had a step on the secondary. And Mason Rudolph is dicing up the Lions defensively. Amik Robertson was totally beat by Ridley. Kirby Joseph had to come in and make the tackle. And Mason Rudolph with a perfect throw to his receiver. Wow. 124 yards and an interception to Mason Rudolph's name. There's a snap, another pass coming. Rudolph Fires again to Calvin Ridley. It's caught for a first down. Mason Rudolph and the Calvin Ridley connection he's had right now is keeping the Titans in this game. That's a great catch from Ridley as well. I mean, if you have Calvin Ridley in fantasy, you're probably feeling really good right now. A couple of really big catches. 4 catches for 98 yards. Titans into the red zone for the second straight time. Lions defensively are struggling. And a little end around trick play and breaking tackles now past the 10-5 end zone touchdown. There is a flag on the play. Jackson with the touchdown, but I think this might be coming back. We'll see. Two fouls on the Titans. There's a hold. Penalty that's declined. And then another hold on the offense. That one will be taken. Peter Skronsky called for the hold. So Lions dodge a bullet and the Titans move out of the red zone. I guess that does explain why a play like this was able to work so well. Yeah, that's about as clear a hold as you can get. But now Lions defensively gotta be at the stop here. 1st and 20. Mason Rudolph has been lights out in this opening quarter. There's the snap, pass coming. Rudolph throws up the middle. It's caught and taken down is Ridley. He's still moving as if, I don't know what he was down. It'll be 2nd down, but they've managed to pick up most of those yards. Jeez Louise, who is supposed to be covering Calvin Ridley? Because whoever it is not doing a very good job. Kirby Joseph credited with the tackle. But Ridley was wide open. It'll be 2nd and 5. Final 50 seconds of the opening quarter. He has been the entire offense. It's Calvin Ridley. Snap, Rudolph, throw, caught again, Calvin Ridley. And that'll make it 1st and goal. Just 2 plays is all they needed to get the 20 yards that they needed from that holding penalty on the touchdown. I mean, this secondary is just completely unable to stop Calvin Ridley. Doesn't help that Mason Rudolph really hasn't had a whole lot of pressure his way. And I don't think they're going to run another play here. And that'll be the end of the first. So after 1, Lions are up 14-7, but the Titans are not going down without a fight. They are right there in range. It's 1st and goal, Tennessee, going into the second quarter. This defense is just getting cooked. I mean, like, if it wasn't already obvious that this defense needed to make some moves, get some guys on this defense to help out due to the injuries, I think it's obvious now. At least if that first quarter is an indicator of anything, you gotta clean it up. You gotta get some guys in here. As hard working as some of these guys on the team might be, they're not keeping up with Mason Rudolph. It's not a good sign. Unless Mason Rudolph is just having the career resurgence that nobody expected. Well, it's a week-to-week league, Gerald, so you don't know. I mean, like, this defense could play terrible against Tennessee, and then next week could, like, get 6 interceptions against Jordan Love. You never know. It's too hard to look ahead at this point already. Plus, we don't know what moves are going to be made in between, what guys might get hurt, et cetera, et cetera. Oh, my gosh. How is she sitting when she's upside down? Oh, no! Oh, no! She just died. Oh. Sorry, I like to comment on the commercials in case you're new here. Oh, man. Gibbs was at Georgia Tech. Jameson was at Ohio State before going to Alabama. Yeah, I knew that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that Malcolm Rodriguez injury was sort of the... Because the Titans were not able to move down the field. Then Malcolm Rodriguez goes down, and all of a sudden, everything starts to come alive. But Calvin Ridley has turned it to 1,000. I would agree. We would need to make some moves. But you're allowed to lose in the regular season. Although, against this team, I don't. They're going to hand it off to Pollard, and he is taken down out of bounds just at about the 5 to make it 2nd and goal. Yeah, no, I mean, Isaiah Thomas, I didn't even know he played football. I thought he was retired. Rudolph is in the shotgun. Snap. Play action. Rudolph throw is caught. Touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine gets the touchdown. The Titans are an extra point away from tying it up. This is the 2nd touchdown for Mason Rudolph of the day. First throwing touchdown for him. Play action. And Terrion Arnold was in coverage. He tried to break this up, but he had about a step on him, did Westbrook-Ikhine. Snap, hold, kick, and it's good. Tie game. Once again, Tennessee has tied it up. It is 14-all in the 2nd quarter. I don't think anybody had this on their bingo card. Yeah, you're going to need to make some calls, see if Zadarius Smith is available, see if Harold Landry in Tennessee is available. Problem is, if you lose to Tennessee, maybe they feel good about themselves. Maybe they don't want to trade Harold Landry. I don't think that's how that works exactly. But, you're going to have to make some moves on this defense because these guys are getting left on islands, basically, because you're not bringing the pressure to the quarterback. -9 passing yards for Detroit. Really? That doesn't make any sense. How can we have -9 passing yards? Is that right? Jared Goff has 12 yards. How can we have -9 passing yards as a team? Is it because of the losses on the? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe is that net? Because you lost some yards on a penalty or on sacks. Mason Rudolph right now, they just said is playing like Jared Goff. So hopefully they can stop this Freaky Friday. And the Lions going to take this one out inside their own 5. Past the 15, now past the 20, now past the 25, past the 30, and he's got a lot of room to run. And there he goes past the 50, one man to beat, and he is going to be taken down in Titan territory. Whoa. A big play by the Detroit special teams sets the Lions up with real good field position. We were just talking about, has there been a kick return on the new kickoff? Well, that wasn't a kick return, but it was about the second best thing. I think that was Isaiah Williams with the return. He had a really solid preseason with Detroit. So now Lions set up in the Tennessee 25. Not a whole lot of field to move. They give it to Montgomery. Montgomery dives forward to about the 20. That was Khalil Dorsey with the return. It'll be a pickup of 5 for David Montgomery. I think this is going to be a Montgomery possession. I mean, man, so I don't think we're going to see Gibbs. Unless he switches in. We'll see. 2nd and 5. Ball just actually shy of the 20. Laporta going in motion. There's the snap. They screen it to Laporta. Laporta will be stuffed. He'll lose a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6. Not the way you just start National Tight End Day for Sam Laporta. I think they wanted a block there on the outside from Tim Patrick. He was unable to do it. Lions 102 yards on the ground. Apparently -9 yards in the air. 93 total yards. Tennessee more than double. There's the snap. Pass coming. Goff throws. It's incomplete. Flag comes in, though. Khalif Raymond was the intended receiver. This is going to be an auto first. Assuming that it is on Tennessee. They're talking about it. I think he was holding on to like the inside the shoulder pad in the neck area. Hopefully they're talking about it, so we'll see. Detroit definitely in field goal range, so they could at least take the lead. This is a much longer conversation than you. And it'll be a face mask on the defense. And there's also defensive pass interference. No wonder the conversation was that long. So it'll be an auto first. I don't know which penalty they took. Okay. I was like, oh, please don't tell me you're picking this flag up. Jeez. Yeah, definitely a face mask, which I think you probably would take that because a face mask is 15 yards and the pass interference is a spot foul. I don't know. I couldn't hear because the crowd got into it, but Lions inside the Tennessee 10. 1st and goal. Montgomery is in the backfield. He's already got a touchdown today. There's the snap, play action. Throw, wide open, Brock Wright, touchdown on National Tight End Day. The backup tight end scores for the Lions. Happy National Tight End Day. Lions back up. 20-14. Short drive, but that's all they needed. Wide open was Brock Wright. I don't think Tennessee had him anywhere near on their scorecard as to covering him. Chance to make it a 7-point lead. There's the snap, kick, and it's good. Jake Bates makes it 21-14 Detroit. It's been a high-scoring game for the Lions already early, but the Titans can't be stopped on offense. 12:51 to go in the half. Titans will get the ball back in the 3rd quarter, by the way. I mean, a couple of really good field position touchdowns for the offense. Outside of those, you had the interception that set them up really well. You just had that really long kick return, which set you up really well. Plus, you had the penalty, which helped you out there. But I tell you, that's what you do. That's what you got to do. I don't think anybody expected this to be, this close going into near, I guess just starting the 2nd quarter here, but. All right, well, defense, you can flip on the switch here. We'll see if finally they can get it together here. Not really sure. I mean, obviously the injury to Rodriguez is not going to help you, but to me, it's just like next man up, and Aaron Glenn has to be able to scheme against, frankly, I don't want to be disrespectful, frankly, but quarterback in Mason Rudolph, who is just not a starter in the NFL. And I'm already hungry now. I guess I'm going to have a big dinner. I made pasta yesterday. I made pasta. I boiled water and put pasta. Is that really... Stratus cover Calvin Ridley, basically. Yeah, I guess maybe the Lions are not used to having to cover a guy named Calvin in the wide receiver room. It's just not normally what they do. So maybe that's the problem. And it's not like Aaron Glenn played for the Lions. He played for the Jets. He played for the Jets and the Texans, I believe. He was a Pro Bowler for one of those teams. There's a 3-play scoring drive for Detroit, set up by that Khalil Dorsey near return for a touchdown that led to Jared Goff's first passing touchdown of the day to his backup tight end, Brock Wright. Sam Laporta is in shambles. Sam Laporta's fantasy owners are in shambles. Oh my gosh, it's Creepy Lions mask guy. It's the Creepy Lions mask guy. I'm so glad they showed him again. Bates delivers a liner all the way to the back of the end zone. Jeez. He's got a boot on him. So in comes Mason Rudolph and the Titans. Ball will start at the Tennessee 30. They have answered the Lions' touchdowns, at least the last couple. We'll see if the defense can pick it up here. Rudolph is under center. Tony Pollard is in the backfield. Snap. Play action. Pass coming from Rudolph. Pressure coming. Throws up the middle. It's intercepted. Intercepted. Kirby Joseph going the other way. Past the 20. Still on his feet. Past the 15. And taken down inside the 15 of Tennessee. Kirby Joseph. First interception of the day. Second interception for the defense. And the Lions got a chance to open this one up. And there it is. Mason Rudolph. I don't know who he was trying to throw that to, but it was all Kirby Joseph. Oh, boy. He just totally overthrew his guy. Kirby Joseph jumped right in front of the receiver, nearly had that all the way for 6. And the offense is coming back on the field. Chance to go up big here in the second quarter. Okonkwo was the intended receiver. There's a snap. They give it to Montgomery. Montgomery nearly broke free, but he was taken down just past the 10-yard line. It'll be second down. Gibbs is not in. It is Montgomery, unfortunately. I want another Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown, man. Come on. It's the 11th straight game for the Lions with a takeaway. They have done a real fine job at stealing the ball and stealing possessions. Let's see if they can take advantage with a score. Goff is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Goff, play action. Goff on the run. Goff looking, throwing, incomplete. Had to get rid of it. There's nobody home, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Again, Key for Tennessee has been just killing it. The average starting field position for Detroit this game has been the Tennessee 48. That obviously that is right now the difference. It's 3rd and 7, 12:02 to go. Sam Laporta going in motion. See if they get it to him. 3rd and 7. Snap, pass coming. Goff looking, throwing. It's Laporta. He dives in, and it's a touchdown. National Tight Ends Day. We get 2 touchdowns to the 2 tight ends. Sam Laporta's first touchdown of the season puts the Lions up 27-14. It is National Tight Ends Day in Detroit. Lions giving it to the big fellas. That's a bullet to Sam Laporta, and good on him. Ooh, that's going to be close. Oh, he might be just short. Oh, no, Sam Laporta. They're going to take a look at it. I think he might have been short. He did. Oh, yeah, that's right. Second touchdown of the year. That's right. He did have the touchdown against Dallas. Thank you. Thank you, Armenian man. Thank you. Oh, Sam Laporta is going to be short. So the Lions lose a touchdown, but it'll get a 1st and goal at about the 1. How much you want to bet they try to throw the ball here to Laporta? Yeah, I mean, he's clearly down. It sucks, but yeah, he's clearly down at about the half-yard line. Is Gibbs in? That'd be actually great. So, Goff 5 for 7 for just 27 yards and a touchdown. Watch him throw it to Laporta again. Hand it off to Laporta. They'll have other chances, I would assume. Goff under center. Montgomery's in the backfield. They're going to snap, play action, throw, wide open, Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown. Oh my goodness, I don't think they had that on there. I don't think they had that schemed up on defense. Jared Goff gets his 2nd touchdown of the day, and it's 27-14 Lions. Play action. St. Brown was lined up on the right side. He was all alone. He could have caught that ball with his eyes closed. 27-14. Bates out for the extra point. Snap, kick, and it's good. 28-14 on the Kirby Joseph interception. 2 touchdowns with 28 yards. How many fantasy points do you think that is for me? I could take a look here. Malcolm Rodriguez has been ruled out, by the way. I just got the alert 2 minutes ago. Malcolm Rodriguez is ruled out. Now I'm curious, because that's 2 touchdowns for Goff, but like less than 50 yards. Well, I'm not winning, so that doesn't bode well. I've got 9 points from Jared Goff. 28 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 points. What is that emoji? Is that clapping? I can't even really see that, Janine. It's like the emoji is like, hold on. I wonder if it... Is that clapping? What do you guys think? You think that's clapping? I think that's clapping. I have no idea what that is. I need Jared Goff to not just have like 25 yards, please. Is it clapping? Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. See, my thing is, though, like, I mean, we're winning 28-14, but Jared Goff is not thrown for more than 50 yards. It's just like, I'm very happy that the field position game has worked in our behalf. You know, great kick return, interceptions. It's good. It's fun. I need like more of like Goff airing the ball out here, please. Or else I'm not gonna win this week in fantasy. Not that I really had that big of a shot anyway. Oh my. Guys, we're not at the half. We're at 94.2% win probability right now on ESPN. We said if we could get before the end of the second quarter to 95 plus. But, hey, man, still so much game to play. And the defense, I mean, they've gotten a couple of turnovers, which has kept them in this game, basically. The 2 turnovers are 2 touchdowns. That's the difference. Oh, yeah, Texans-Jets, Thursday Night Football, Week 9. I think they anticipated that game being a lot better. Oh, hey! Shout out Janine out in Europe. Where are you in Europe, Janine? What time is it? Like, wait a minute. I guess if it's like Britain, it's only like 7 in the evening. So that's not too late. But if you're in like Yugoslavia, no, that's not a country anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up bad memories if you're like Slavic. Is Yugoslavia a country? Or did it go away? Was it one of those countries that got broken? I think it was the one that got broken. You can go ahead and take your complaints to the American education system. You can go ahead and do that. If this is embarrassing you, Janine. Just go ahead and do that. Anyway. Mason Rudolph back out there. Last throw for Rudolph was the interception that set up the scoring drive for Detroit. Snap. Play action. Whistle's being blown. Flag is on the play. Think this is going to be a false start, and there it is. Who was that on? Leroy Watson the fourth called for the false start to make it 1st and 15. Austria. There's a place in Austria named Australia? That's crazy. That's the 6th penalty of the day for Tennessee. 46 total yards of penalties. Oh, just Austria. Okay. I was like, those are 2 different places, and one's not even in Europe. Snap. Pass coming from Rudolph. Pressure came. He makes the catch to Pollard, who's breaking tackles. Oh, my goodness. Multiple broken tackles, and Tony Pollard's got a 1st down catch and run. That's you got to make those tackles. Terrion Arnold, he had him, and he just completely whiffed on him. And then Jack Campbell as well. Those are 2 tackles that have to be made. Just need to clean that up. That's the sort of thing that makes my blood boil. Got to be able to make open field tackles. And is that another timeout called? Another one. Mason Rudolph having trouble. Another timeout called here pretty early in this second quarter. Tennessee down to just 1 timeout and a half. You can attribute that to the Ford Field sound. Oh, Vienna. Okay. So what time is it in Vienna? It's got to be pretty late, right? 7 or 8? That'd be my guess. Appreciate it, though. Apparently. It's hard to be really good on both sides of the ball in the NFL. Apparently, Gerald. Apparently. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Rudolph. Throw is caught and taken out of bounds is Calvin Ridley by Terrion Arnold. 2nd down at about the 50. 7:06. Okay, so 5 hours ahead. Because it's 2 o'clock here in Michigan. 2nd and 8, a gain of 8. Or second and 2, a gain of 8, I should say. There's the snap. Rudolph hands it off to Pollard, and he will be stuffed at the line. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 2. This would be a huge stop for this defense that has struggled to stop the Titans offensively. See what Aaron Glenn has dialed up. Final 10 minutes of the half. Keep in mind, again, Tennessee starts with the football in the 3rd quarter, so Detroit's got to stay up probably a couple of possessions here before the half. Rudolph under center. There's the snap. Play action. Rudolph going to throw it. Rudolph finds a man wide open, caught, but I think he's going to be short. Alex Anzalone made the tackle, and it'll be 4th and 1. And we'll see if they keep the offense out on the field. Rudolph kind of tripped a little bit, found a wide open man, and then Alex Anzalone makes a great play to make it 4th and 1. And it sounds like they're going to go for this. 4th and 1, huge opportunity defensively for Detroit to flip it. What do you got dialed up for 4th and 1 at midfield? Snap, play action, Rudolph going to run with it. Rudolph going to dive forward, and I think he got it because he just sort of jetted forward on the tackle. So Tennessee converts. It looked like basically they had the same play dialed up. Jack Campbell with the tackle, and he could have had him. He did lose the ball on when he went down, but he was down. He just leaped forward. Wow. Talk about putting everything on the line. So Tennessee stays on the field in Lion territory. Another play action. Pressure coming. He's brought down and sacked. Alex Anzalone with the blitz. And his first sack of the season. There was nowhere for Mason Rudolph to go that time. And now it'll be 2nd and long, and the defense got to come up with a stop here. There was nobody blocking big Alex Anzalone, the captain on that defense. Makes it 2nd and 18. Puts the Titans right back in their own territory. 8 minutes to go in the half. Rudolph in the shotgun. 1 second on the play clock. 0 just gets it off. Pass coming. Rudolph screen to Pollard is caught. Pollard gets a block. Pollard stays on his feet. There is a flag down. There goes Pollard. He picks up the first down if the play stands, but I think it's coming back. It's going to be another penalty. It's going to be an offensive holding. That'll make it 2nd and 28. And that will obviously explain how that play ended up that way. That's a second holding on Peter Skronsky. Oh, another game break. Falcons. Big Kirko. Look at that. Darnell Mooney. 21-14. Falcons over the Buccaneers. 7th penalty of the day for the Titans. 55 total yards. So far, no flags on the Lions, I should say. 2nd and 28. Lions defensively got to have this one. I don't know how you can't. You just got to do it. Here it comes. Pass coming from Rudolph. Rudolph now under a little bit of pressure. Rudolph running with it. Rudolph now past the 50. He will slide just at about the 49-yard line. So a big run there makes it 3rd and a lot more manageable. Jeez, Mason Rudolph, similar to Sam Darnold last week against the Vikings, he's able to, get out and make some plays on his feet. He's not a particularly mobile quarterback. At least he's not known for his mobility. So it'll be 3rd and 14, a 14-yard pickup on the run from Rudolph. They need to get to the Detroit 37. Pass coming from Rudolph. Throw is bobbled and knocked down, incomplete. Nearly intercepted again. It'll be 4th and 14, and now the punt team's got to come out for the Titans. And the defense takes advantage of the penalty and the sack. Boy, that ball was in the air. Terrion Arnold, the rookie, makes the play. Packers up 10-0. Khalif Raymond out to return the punt. This one is skied. He will take it out from the 15. Khalif Raymond gets another block. There goes Khalif Raymond past the 40, past the 50. Khalif Raymond going all the way, and he's taken down just at about the 20. Oh, my goodness. Another nice return by the special teams. Khalif Raymond, who had a touchdown last week against Minnesota, his first of the year. He has returned a punt before. He did it a couple of seasons ago on the road against the Jets. And he gets a big block there. And the Lions, again, are set up with excellent field position to really put this one out of reach for Tennessee. I mean, the special teams for the Titans has just gotten completely outmanned. I've never seen a game where the Lions start with so much good field position. Ball at the Tennessee 22. There's the snap. Toss to Gibbs. Gibbs breaks initial contact. Gibbs gets a block. Gibbs stays on his feet, and he will run forward for a first down. Or maybe just 9, they said. So it'll be 2nd and 1. This is a Jahmyr Gibbs drive, I guess. Second Lion in the Super Bowl era with rushing touchdowns of 40-plus yards in back-to-back games. Obviously, you already know who the last one was. It was Barry Sanders in 1997. Goff is under center again. Gibbs stays in the backfield. Another handoff to Gibbs. Cuts inside. Gibbs to the 10. Gets the first down. And that'll make it 1st and goal for Detroit. Or maybe not. Maybe he didn't get to the 10 because they're saying 1st and 10. So he might have gotten just the 11. 4 rushes for 92 yards and a touchdown for Jahmyr Gibbs. Would love to see another Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown for my fantasy, please. I mean, a receiving touchdown would be even better because that's another touchdown for Jared Goff. Jared Goff, by the way, just 28 yards, 6 for 8, but a couple of touchdowns. That's all due to that field position. They get the snap off. They give it to Gibbs. There goes Gibbs, just past the 5 and taken down. The first down marker is at about the half-yard line, so this is practically speaking a 1st and goal situation. And now the Lions just feeding the run game at this point, eating away at the clock and just trying to get this game out of reach for Tennessee. 2nd and 3. Gibbs staying in the game. Goff under center. St. Brown goes in motion. They give it to Gibbs again, and this time he will get stuffed at the line. That'll make it 3rd and 3. See what the play call is from Ben Johnson on a 3rd down. I mean, the Lions have been able to run all over the defense of Tennessee. Not that time. Apparently, the Titans are very good on 3rd down and 3 or less. I think I just heard the commentator say that. We'll see what happens. Here's the snap. They give it to Montgomery. Montgomery is going to dive forward. Did he get into the end zone? I think they're going to say he's short of the goal line, but I think he got the first down. I said practically 1st and goal, and then David Montgomery says, no, actually, I'm just going to get the first down. So just short of the end zone, but it does make it a 1st and goal. Man, now I got David Montgomery in. Dang it, come on. I need Jahmyr Gibbs. 1st and goal. Jared Goff has a chance to go up 3 touchdowns and not throw for over 50 yards. There's the snap. Montgomery, the give. He's taken down for a loss. And that's what Tennessee needed. Jeffrey Simmons, the captain on that defense, makes a play. I don't think the Lions have run a run play this entire possession. Kevin Zeitler got beat by Simmons. 2nd and goal, just 2.5 minutes to go in the half. There's the snap. Toss to Montgomery. He's going to throw it. Yes, he is. Touchdown, Sam Laporta. David Montgomery throws it to the tight end for his his first touchdown of the day. And the Lions are cooking with a 20-point lead. Oh my gosh. The toss from Goff to Montgomery, and then Montgomery throws. That's probably his first passing touchdown of his career. And another touchdown for a Lions tight end. All of the receiving touchdowns, except for St. Brown's, have been from tight ends. Sam Laporta gets his touchdown back. Extra point is good. It's a 21-point lead for Detroit, 35-14. And Jared Goff has not thrown for more than 30 yards. I mean, you can't make this up. First of all, right now, we did manage to get to a 97 or a 95 plus win probability on ESPN before the second half ended, or before the first half ended. Jared Goff, despite having 2 touchdowns, has 20. I think it was 28 yards passing. Right? Let me see what ESPN says. 28 passing yards, 6 for 8. That's entirely based on field position. Like, I Apparently, I picked the wrong day to put him in. Like, if you would have told me yesterday, oh, okay, the Lions are going to be up 35-14 before the half. Well, I guess we'll see. The Titans get the ball back, but probably at the worst, what, 35-22? That'd be the worst if they get a touchdown and get the 2. At the worst, they'd be up 35-22 at the half, and Jared Goff would have 2 touchdowns. I would be like, oh, great. I'm doing probably super in fantasy. No, I'm not. But, I mean, at least this is it's becoming much less of a stressful game. Is Hendon Hooker gonna get some playing in this game? Dan Skipper touchdown? We could see it. We could see a big man touchdown. I did hear a report going into this week. Penei Sewell was throwing the ball at practice. We already saw David Montgomery throw the ball. What else does Ben Johnson have dialed up in his bag of tricks? In a way, I kind of want the Lions to stop returning these catches. Because, I just want Jared Goff to be able to get some yards, please. Why did I put him in on fantasy? How's Joe Burrow playing? Is he playing okay? Is he playing well? I'm going to be, I could just check. I'd be really upset if Joe Burrow is okay, he's got 10 points. So he's not doing that much better than Jared Goff. The guy I'm up against has Justin Jefferson and Kyron Williams on his team. So that doesn't feel great. Titans will need this one in the end zone for a touchback. They got 2 minutes and 18 seconds and 1 timeout. They will get the ball back to start the third quarter. But obviously, they still got some time here. I guess for them, they just got to, avoid any turnovers. Because they turn the ball over. You give the Lions the ball back with all 3 timeouts. The way their offense has been able to just take advantage of the field position. So we'll see what happens. Rudolph takes the snap. Pass coming. Rudolph under some pressure. Now Rudolph on the run. Rudolph still looking, throwing. It's incomplete. In front of his intended receiver. Could you imagine if we get another interception? If we get another interception, we put up 40 points before the half. I think at that point, Hendon Hooker is coming in, which would make me very upset for fantasy purposes. For team purposes, it's fine. 2nd and 10. Rudolph in the shotgun still. I think it's basically just going to be passing for the rest of this game. Pass coming. Rudolph throws up the middle. It's incomplete, and a flag comes in. Brian Branch was in coverage. And that's going to be the first penalty of the day. It'll be defensive pass interference on Brian Branch, who's had such a great year so far. Tyler Boyd was the intended receiver. And, that's the kind of thing they're calling. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's if that's the way they're gonna call the game, then I guess that is what it is. They called a few of they called something like that against the Titans earlier, but it was a little clearer. There's a handoff to Pollard that, oh my goodness, Pollard nearly broke free there, but it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 35-14, 2 minutes to go in the opening half. Khalif going for the special teams player of the week. I mean, he only had the one return because the other return was Khalil Dorsey. That wasn't Raymond. I guess if you get one really good return, that might. I don't even know how they determine special teams player of the week. Because there's only so many special teams plays. Like, it's usually like, oh, okay, a game-winning field goal, right? That makes sense. Or like a punter who had like an average punt of like 70 yards or something. I don't know what, like, or somebody who had like 2 returning touchdowns or something. Oh, motivations with Will Levis. Oh my gosh. This is like the worst commercial to play during a Titans game. He's not even playing for his team. I think he's technically hurt, but I think he's got a bad case of terrible quarterback-itis. I think he's got a case of terrible quarterback-itis. I think that's what it is. I could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Oh, is the World Series on tonight as well? Dodgers up 2-0. 2 wins away from another World Series title. Okay, it's tomorrow. They're not on tonight. I was going to say. Are the Yankees going to choke it again? They just won a pennant. That's a pennant. That's the thing. It's like they delayed their choking. See, I feel like I'm in a great spot here with the Yankees-Dodgers World Series because either way, I get to make fun of the loser. It's like either way, one of these big, giant money market teams, they blow it. So it's like either the Dodgers blow it after spending $1 million on, or $1 kajillion probably on Yamamoto and Ohtani, or the Yankees blow it after going out and getting Juan Soto. It's a win-win. Win-win-win. Anyway, Rudolph takes a snap, hands it to Pollard, who finds a hole and gets the first down into Lion territory. Tennessee just trying to get some points on the board here. Down 21. They will get the ball back. They still got a timeout to work with. That clock is rolling, though. 239 total yards for the Titans. Just 133 for the Lions. Now, again, granted, most of the reasoning for that is because the Lions have been set up with short field position. There's the snap. Rudolph, pass coming. Rudolph throw is incomplete. No, it's intercepted. No, it's incomplete. Never mind. Okay, I thought that was intercepted. Carlton Davis had it. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. But I thought Carlton Davis had it. The pressure came from James Houston, who threw Rudolph. He was looking for a penalty. Almost intercepted. I thought it actually was. Rudolph, 2nd and 10 in the shotgun. There it goes. Pass coming. Rudolph throws a deep shot, and it's caught one-on-one with Terrion Arnold. It's 1st and goal for the Titans. Terrion Arnold just got mossed. Final minute counting down. Tennessee taking the time. Oh my goodness. They got plenty of time now in a 1st and goal spot. 10 seconds on the play clock. 40 seconds to go. Snap. Pass coming from Rudolph. Rudolph throws into the end zone, incomplete. And a flag comes in late. Brian Branch was in coverage. Are they going to call this another pass interference? Yeah, it's going to be defensive pass. That's about the same thing he did the last time, so I guess I'll credit the refs for being consistent. But that's just football. What is he supposed to do as a defender to stop the receiver? 1st and goal from the 1. Snap, pass coming, lobs up, a pass, it's incomplete. That was way overthrown from Rudolph. 2nd and goal. Westbrook, the intended receiver, He already has a touchdown today. Terry and Arnold was in coverage there, but that ball was nowhere near where it needed to be. Tennessee still has a timeout, so even if the Lions get a sack here, that probably wouldn't do much because they would just call the timeout. They get another play. Obviously, you'd love this sack to push them a bit further back here. Rudolph on the run. Throw is tipped incomplete. And now it's 3rd and goal with 26 seconds to go. They've done nothing but throw the ball here on this goal line situation. See if... Boy, that was perfectly thrown to Tyler Boyd. It just went right off his chest. I got to imagine it's 4-down territory for the Titans, given the score. And you never know if you're going to get back here. See what they do on 3rd and goal. There's the snap. Pass coming. Rudolph throw. It's incomplete. 4th and goal. And they got to go for it. At the 1, Mason Rudolph does not look like he's leaving. Oh, my goodness. If the defense could come up with a stop here, that would be really incredible. Brian Branch came in. See, that's interesting because that looked like the exact thing he did before, but that time they do not call pass interference. I don't get it. 4th and goal. Rudolph all alone. Titans are 1 for 1 on 4th down. Pass coming. Rudolph looking. Pressure. Rudolph throwing errantly. It's caught, but it's out of bounds. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Calvin Ridley caught the football, but he was out of bounds. There's a flag at the goal line. What is this going to be? You got to be kidding me if this is on Detroit. Both on the offense. Oh, my goodness. There's going to be a hold and illegal touching. So Calvin Ridley must have gone out of bounds, and then he was the first guy to touch the ball. That is a penalty. Let's see. Yeah, he steps out of bounds, and he does not ever come back in bounds. Oh, my goodness. That is just awful. He was able to he tried to get his feet back in, but turnover on downs to end the half at the goal line for the Titans. And Goff going to just sneak it forward to end the half. And that will do it for the first half of the game. So after 2, the Lions blowing the doors off the Titans. It is 35-14. The Titans will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. But look at these first half stats. 124 yards on the ground for Detroit. 9 total passing yards. 2 touchdowns or 2 interceptions and 14 points off those takeaways. Yeah, no, I was going to say, I mean, we're not getting a long drive. It's like 15 seconds. All right, so going into the 3rd quarter, the Lions have, according to ESPN, a 97.5% chance of winning this game. Yeah, I like our odds. I like our odds. I like our odds here. All right, well, that is one of the weirder blowout starts that I've seen. Like, because on the one hand, right, I'm really happy, right? We're knocking the doors off them. On the other hand, I'm like, Jared Goff, come on, let's really have some fun here. Let's get him to march down the field, throw some balls. But at this point, they're probably not going to run another play or run another pass play. At least not ideally. I think it's just going to be hand the ball off until the game is over, and then Hendon Hooker will come in the 4th. Bad day to start Jared Goff. Oh, geez, Drake May ruled out. Head injury for Drake May against the Jets. Packers up 13-7. Ooh. we'll get a whole recap here as soon as we get back from the commercial, because after that, I'll line up the scores here. You can see them on the ESPN thing, but I can give a little bit more detail from what they show me on the Fox broadcast. This is so weird. I don't like. I'm like happy, but it's like Jared Goff is not doing anything. Like, and it's not his fault. He's got 2 touchdowns, but it's like, yeah, he starts at like the 10. The offense really hadn't moved down the field. I mean, you had the one big run from Jahmyr Gibbs, but like it's just been like we have not had a methodical drive all game long. It's so odd. I don't think I've ever seen a game like this. Even like not even just Lions game, just like game. I don't think I've ever seen this. Yeah, I mean, I don't doesn't matter to me. I mean, if you win the Super Bowl this way, I don't care. I'm just saying it's like weird. I don't care if you win 100-0 and every touchdown is on special teams. It's just an odd thing, right? Just a little, it feels weird. Like I don't know what to do with my hands. Why does this Jared Goff on this Fox 47? He doesn't have a number on his jersey. I think the Titans have had the ball longer. Why is oh. They got bowling on. What the heck? They went to have Kurt Menefee do a bowling promotion? Oh my gosh. Yeah, right? That's what I'm thinking. Because like the Lions have had 2 like less than 5 play touchdown drives. I think the Titans have probably had time of possession, but this is why, field position and turnovers, that can be the game in a lot of cases. Certainly in this case. Oh my gosh. Can we please? I just want to get like the recap. We got Jets, Commanders, Jaguars, throwback jersey. it's the NFL shop. Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns, anything Lions. Seahawks, Broncos, Seahawks again. I think is that the Bears? Yep, that's the Bears. That the Bengals? Yeah, the Bengals. Anything Lions. There's the Steelers. Anything. Nope. How many NFL shop commercials are they going to do where there's nobody wearing Lions stuff? That's all right. That's all right. We're just like the best team in the NFC right now. That's fine. That's all right. All right. Packers, Jaguars. Let's see. Love, handoff, touchdown. 13-10 at the half. Packers over the Jags. Buccaneers and Falcons. We saw this. Kirko loads up Darnell Mooney, 30-yard touchdown. 24-17 Falcons over the Bucs at the half. What else we got? Cardinals and Dolphins. Oh, yeah, that's right. Tua's first game back. Hands it off. Touchdown. That Raheem Mostert. 10-0. Then Murray under pressure, running, throwing, caught wide open. Michael Wilson, 13-7 in the third quarter. Dolphins over the Birds. Oh, they got the white uniforms for the Bengals. Burrow, rolling, throwing, touchdown, 10-10 in the third quarter between the Bengals and the Eagles. It's the battle of the mid. Jets, Patriots. Rodgers throws, and it's caught for a touchdown. Oh, but they must have missed the extra point. Then another throw is caught. 13-7 in the third quarter. Jets over the Patriots. Then we got Ravens, Browns. Jameis Winston in that quarterback. Jackson throws, caught. Nelson Aguilar, touchdown. 10-6 Ravens over the Browns in the third quarter. We got Colts, Texans. CJ Stroud. Look at him go. Pressure, throws, caught. Tank Dell. Touchdown, 17-10 Texans at the half over the Colts. Okay, all right. That's cool. Michigan High School Athletic Association hold on. You said MHSAA, which is Michigan High School Athletic Association High School Football Selection Show on Bally's at 5. Is that the like the state championships, I'm assuming? Anyway, I'm going to get going to the bathroom here because I got to pee, and they're just going to talk about the game. I don't really... It's fine. We're winning. All right, I'll be right back. Send me a Packers jersey. What do you want to get your mailing address destroyed? I was gonna use another word, but I was like, that could get me legally in trouble. Do you want to get a very angry letter back? You send me a Packers jersey. I mean, I guess I'd probably keep it. I would never wear it. I don't know what I'd do with it. Maybe I'd give it away. Probably sell it. Because I'm not gonna wear that garbage. Only Packers jersey that I might kind of like would be like a Jaden Reed jersey, but even then I'd rather just get like a Michigan State Jaden Reed jersey. All right, but how we feeling, guys? We're feeling good? Feeling good about this game? Think we're gonna win it? Yeah, I think so. Hopefully. 21-point lead going into the half. And unfortunately, though, I mean, Tennessee's had their way offensively. So the thing is, we're going to need to be able to show an ability to move down the field on offense because all of our maybe we don't need to. I don't know. Who knows? Like, maybe we're just going to keep getting great special teams plays and starting at really good field position. But, 21 points, that can swing quickly if you're offensively not able to, move down the field. Because the defense for Tennessee has been playing with a short field basically the entire game. So it's no surprise that they're down 21 points. The 5 safest helmets ever created. I don't like. Here's my thing on the helmet thing. You could make the helmet be the safest helmet in the universe. All right. Here's just imagine a scenario, right? If you're on the offensive line, and I've heard this before, I'm going to repeat it, but if it's wrong, I apologize. I don't like to repeat falsehoods. You're practically speaking in a car crash every single time the ball is snapped. You're running into human beings at full force. You could have the helmet be made of titanium. That's not going to not hurt you. If anything, it might actually hurt you more because when you have the helmet, you're more inclined to be more reckless, right? To take a bigger risk. The same thing happens, ironically enough, with motorcycle crashes. I don't drive a motorcycle because I'm not an insane person. But people who drive motorcycles with helmets are more likely to get into a crash when they're wearing the helmet because they're driving recklessly. Because they figure they have the helmet, they can be more reckless. That's not to say you shouldn't wear a helmet when you drive a motorcycle, but it does psychologically change the calculation, and you might not even realize it. And I think it happens with these helmets. He's like, I think these guys, they think they got, they're invincible, and every 25-ish year old, 25 to 30-ish year old, testosterone filled man is gonna feel that way, especially if you're a football player. But that is the reality. Like they're going to hurt themselves, and it doesn't matter how safe you make the helmet. Anyway, that's my rant. Titans take the kickoff and knee it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Lions holding on to a 21-point lead. And I guess there's a flag on the play. What could the flag even be? I don't even know what this flag could be. It was just a kickoff that ended up in a touchback. Did anybody even touch each? Oh my gosh. It's going to be an illegal formation on the Titans. So they move back from the touchback location. Throw another interception. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. Fourth season as Lions head coach for Campbell. He's finally got a winning record, 29, 27, and 1. That first year, man. That first year really set him back. Pass coming from Rudolph. Rudolph throws up the middle. This time it's caught and taken down at about the 30. Make it second down and 5. So they basically started at the original touchback location because of that penalty. Tyler Boyd with the reception. Rudolph now under center. Pollard is in the backfield. There's a snap. Handing it off to Pollard. He goes for maybe a pickup of 1. Makes it third down. Levi Onwuzurike credited with the tackle. Man, if the Titans go 3 and out to start, that would be a brutal way to start a third quarter where you have some chance to keep yourself in this. 3rd and 5. So definitely manageable. There's a quick snap. Throw is tipped but caught. Calvin Ridley brought down. Is he short? And the spot is going to be short. So they're going to have to punt this, right? I mean, there's no way they go for it. Maybe they do. They're not 21. Calvin Ridley was wide open. Alex Anzalone makes the open field tackle. And obviously not a good spot for Tennessee. And they will just punt it. Yeah, I mean, you're down 21. I mean, I guess I could see you going for it down 21, but 3 and out to start the day, or start the second half. That one goes all the way to the 10. Khalif Raymond. There he goes again. Khalif Raymond past the 30. Now past the 40. Are you kidding me? Khalif Raymond. 40, 35, 30, 25. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown. Oh my goodness. Khalif Raymond, have a day. Second touchdown in as many weeks for Raymond. And the Lions get a special teams touchdown to drop a 40 bomb on the Titans. And we're not even 5 minutes in. 90 yards for Khalif Raymond. Dave Phipp needs to get the game ball. Dave Phipp needs to get the game ball. That's right. Former Tennessee Titan Khalif Raymond making them regret letting him go. There's a snap, kick, and it's good. 42-14 Detroit. Special teams has taken over for the Lions. So now the offense for the Titans will get the ball back. Now down 28. We're at 99.6% chance of winning this game, and the Lions have not had the ball in the entire third quarter yet. Josh Reynolds was also a former Tennessee Titan. Fun fact. Fun fact. In a way. I mean, like, kind of. We traded him to the Titans and then signed him back. So it's kind of a little bit. Goff be lucky if he gets me 28 points. Goff is doing basically nothing. Goff they could probably bring in Hendon Hooker at this point. Honestly. Got 28 yards. This is probably gonna hurt his MVP chances, right? Because he's like, his total yards are gonna be totally like nullified based on this. I just realized this isn't filled. So I'm going to go fill this up. It's the timeout for hate commercial, guys. All right, everybody stop hating. No more hatred for 30 seconds. Then after the 30 seconds, you already know. Hate. Soon as the 30 seconds is over, then you get hate. If you want to know what that's from, by the way, it's the Player Haters Awards on the Chappelle Show. That's not Ice Cube. That's Ice-T. No, you're not supposed to hate on me, Armenian Man. You're supposed to hate on everybody else. I guess I'm everybody else to you. All right, fine. I'll hate on you, Armenian Man. Armenian Man sucks. Hold on. Here's a drop for you.
In my opinion, that sucked.
There you go. Playoffs? Touchdowns today. 3 passing touchdowns, 2 rushing touchdowns, now 1 on special teams. And keep in mind, one of those 3 passing touchdowns is on a David Montgomery pass to Sam Laporta. You're letting Hooker play on the next possession? Honestly? See, I'm going to be so upset because the Lions drop a 40 bomb and Jared Goff is going to throw for less than 30 yards. like what the heck? That's a dot, though, from David Montgomery. That's a dot. Anyway, Mason Rudolph is back out there. Takes a snap, play action. Rudolph going to throw it one-on-one was Ridley, but I don't think he had any idea that the ball was coming his way. That's like, was that the third big return by special teams, right? You had the other one from Khalif, and then you had the kick return. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a kickoff return for a touchdown. But the problem is they're going to need to actually kick the ball off. So they got to score. Or I guess get safetied. Throw is incomplete and low to Okonkwo. It is 3rd and 10 for Mason Rudolph and the Titans. At this point, they got to just feel completely out of sorts, especially given now the game plan for Tennessee is to throw the ball, and oh yeah, throw the ball. Because they do not have time. If they think they have any chance to try to come back and win this game, they don't have time to waste just running the football. They got to just make some big plays and come up with some stops, maybe on defense. I don't even know if they're going to be on defense. 5 seconds on the play clock. Rudolph is in the shotgun. There's the snap. Another pass coming. Rudolph throw is caught and brought down by Brian Branch, was the receiver. It'll be 4th down, and the punt team, you're down 28. Are they going to go for it? No, they will not. So it'll be 4th and 6. Khalif Raymond back out to get it. Another 3 and out for the Titans on defense or on offense. No, we already had enough of that. It wasn't as bad. It's not as bad in this game, actually, Armenian Man. Because this is a game on national television, so I think there's and Khalif Raymond fair catches that ball inside the 20. So the Lions will finally start an offensive sequence from their own territory. They haven't done this, I think, since the first quarter. I'm pretty sure the last time they started in their own territory was the Jahmyr Gibbs run for 80 yards, 70 yards. Are we going to see Hendon Hooker? You're up 28. It's still technically the third quarter. Well, not technically. It still is the third quarter. But you're sitting with a 99.6% chance of winning this game. How are we going to get that 0.3? Do we got to score another touchdown, basically? Is that what I'm to gather? Because a Detroit fan wanted Hendon Hooker in the next possession. Who is this woman? She's terrible. This is awful. That's terrible. It's not 99.9. There's still a chance. All right? Tennessee's still got a chance, guys. I would imagine at least a field goal. Would a field goal get it to 99.9? Field goal would make it a 31-point game. Could the Lions drop 50 against Tennessee? They were close to dropping 50 against Dallas. They're very close. But Tennessee has also already scored more touchdowns than Dallas did against us. Whoops. Oh. They scored more touchdowns in the first half than Dallas did all game. They're 40 points. How early do you think a team could get it to 99.9%? I guess if you go up 28-0 in the first quarter or something, you have a first drive touchdown, second drive pick six, third drive, or they go 3 and out, then you get two drives that are scoring and 2 plays. I don't even know if the time would work for that. You would have to have one massive, I guess the pick six, that would be an immediate swing. And you'd also probably have to be playing a team. No, you can't. Well, because you cannot put it. I don't think you can put it to 100% because technically right? Technically, there is a chance if there's time. I guess outside of, if there's 10 seconds left and you're up 40-0. It's impossible. There has to be some point, though, right? Where the time is literally, it's so impossible. Jared Goff is staying in at quarterback. Here's the snap, play action, pass coming. Goff looking, throwing wide open to Laporta, who nearly broke free. He's taken down just at the 20. That's the first throw that Jared Goff had all day, or all half. Jared Goff kind of slow. Apparently they were taping up his ankle. That was on the, he kind of twisted his ankle there on one of those sacks. So I think you should probably just be running the ball with him. 2nd and 6. There's the snap. Handing it off to Montgomery. And Montgomery is going to dive forward. Oh, boy, a little extra curriculars going on with St. Brown. And Jared Goff gingerly walking on the field. So it'll be 3rd and 4 for Detroit. 35-point game for Hooker. Third and 4. Khalif goes in motion. There's the snap, pass coming. Goff gets rid of it. It's caught by Khalif for a first down. So Goff finally eclipses. He eclipsed it on the last pass. What is the lowest amount of passing yards a quarterback has had in a win? Because Goff now is at 40 yards, 8 for 10. Ball at the Lion 30. Goff takes the snap, toss to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to cut the other way. He will get stuffed at the line. It'll be 2nd and 10. Or 2nd and 9, I guess they're going to say. I guess, credit to the Tennessee defense. They're still playing tough. And they're not giving up plays easily. I'll see if Detroit can just march down the field and really put. I mean, this game is pretty much already out of reach for Tennessee. Barring any catastrophic mistakes. There's the snap. And another handoff to Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down at about the 35. So another 3rd down. So again, credit to the Tennessee defense. They are making the Lions work for their first downs. Now, granted, the play calling for Detroit at this point is incredibly conservative. It'll be 3rd and 4. Lions 3 for 5 on 3rd down. The Titans 0 for 6. That's right. The Lions had never beaten the Titans in franchise history. Goff under pressure, loses the football, and then he gets back over it. Boy, oh boy. He's all right, but he will exit as it'll be 4th down. Punt team comes out. Oh boy. It was like a collective. Boy, Jared Goff, good on him to get on that football. I think at this point, that's going to be the end of the day for Jared Goff. Because this offensive line has actually done not that great of a job protecting him. There's the snap. Jack Fox will punt it. And he'll take it out from about the 14 and taken down just past the 20. Ten and 3 in the series. Well, that's overall. That's including the Oilers. We've never beaten them when they were the Titans. Why is my phone not? There we go. Shohei Ohtani will be playing in Game 3 tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Jaden Daniels or Jalen. Wait, Jalen Daniels? Bleacher Report? I believe it's Jaden Daniels, right? Right? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Hold on. Wait, am I losing my mind? Is it not Jaden Daniels? No, I'm looking this up. Yeah, it's Jaden Daniels, not Jalen Daniels. Okay. Oh, wow. Jordan Love exits. Malik Willis comes in at quarterback as Jordan Love is getting evaluated. Oh, geez. Last time Lions beat the Titans Oilers was 95. I don't want to think about that. That was the year my parents got married. Like, that's rough. I don't know what to say at this point because, you know, the game is pretty much over in the third quarter. I mean, once Hendon Hooker comes in officially, then it'll really be over. But, like, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? You guys have anything? Anybody watch Bleach? I'm going to watch Bleach after this. I'm going to call my parents after this, and then I'm going to watch Bleach. Anybody watch Bleach? Anybody? Who's ready for the next episode? I'm loving it. I read the manga like years ago, before there was even any chance that there was going to be a anime adaptation of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. But yeah. So anybody watching Bleach? Anybody at all? Am I just speaking to myself? MSU basketball has an exhibition game against Ferris State on Tuesday. That's right. That's right. They do. They do. The engineering school. All right. So Rudolph back out there. Lions defense has had a day. They do a little end around to Calvin Ridley. And that ball, did that ball come out? Oh my gosh. It's going to be a fumble recovered by Detroit. Calvin Ridley fumbled it, and Carlton Davis recovers. It is Lions football. Are you kidding? Wow. Ball just rolled into the hands of Carlton Davis. And Dan Campbell loves what he sees. Third turnover for the defense. Oh my goodness. Amik Robertson, I believe, is who will be credited with knocking that ball loose. So now is Hendon Hooker going to be in? Ball will be at the Tennessee 26-yard line, and Jared Goff is still in. There's the snap. They give it to Gibbs. There goes Gibbs, rolling past the 20 and taken down at about the just shy of the first down marker. They got Shane Zylstra in at tight end. So I think they're starting to bring in some of their backups. Gibbs stays in at running back. Goff under center. There's the snap. Play action. Goff on the roll. Gives it to Brock Wright, who gets another, or that's Sam Laporta, excuse me, who gets another first down. It'll be first and goal for Detroit. I need Jared Goff to throw another passing touchdown. I need something nice. He's not going to get it like 200 yards. That's just not going to happen. But if he can get another passing touchdown, that would be amazing. That would be great. Passing touchdown to Jahmyr Gibbs, please. It'll be first and goal. See what Ben Johnson has dialed up. Lions 8 points away from a 50 bomb. They were close against Dallas. They'll have plenty more time to do it. There's play action. Goff throws to Khalif Raymond. He's going to walk in. Touchdown. Screen pass to Khalif Raymond, his second of the day. This is his first on offense, and the Lions are putting on a show. Former Titan is having a day against his old team. Goff has his third passing touchdown of the day, and he's still got under 100 yards. Raymond, he's getting the game ball. Khalif Raymond is getting the game ball. I'll just say that. Khalif Raymond is getting the game ball. Snap, kick, extra point is good from Bates. Oh, Bates has got to be getting me a bunch of points, right? How many points has Bates gotten me? Jake Bates got me 7 points. I guess that's not that many. I thought it would be more. Jared Goff got 14 points for me because he's only got 56 freaking yards. I've got a 24% chance of winning this. Cade Otton is going off for my opponent. Yeah, Raymond is trying to get player of the week, not just special teams player of the week. There it is. Look, I told you. We needed another touchdown for 99.9. That's all it took. Lions sitting at a 99.9% chance of winning this game, and we are in the third quarter. This has been a good day. Not for fantasy football, but a good day for the Lions. They're just murdering them. Just murdering them. Not 100. There's a 0.1% chance that Tennessee comes back. This is revenge for that 2011 game. Was it 2011? Maybe it was 2012. That one, I think it was not the last time he played him, but it was because Stafford was hurt. I remember that. And so we had our backup, and it went into like double overtime, or no, they don't have double overtime. It went into overtime. I remember that. It's just like every team was scoring on massive plays. Like Calvin Johnson had like 1,000 yards. This is revenge for that. I don't even hate the Titans. This is not as fun as beating the Cowboys. I just feel bad. Like we're beating up a homeless guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to comment on this dog food commercial. If you have dog food in your fridge, you need to leave. You need to leave the society. What are we doing? Does the dog really care? Does the dog even know? This is all about you. Why would you spend like $40 on this? Like, unless you're like training a show dog or a police dog, like just a house dog. What does it do all day? You play fetch with it inside or outside. I don't know. You have family in the Nashville area? Oh my. Jags up 17-13. Hey man, Malik Willis came in. So maybe that's good. The Red Wings betrayed me. Does the reverse count for anything? Titans knee it in the end zone for a touchback. 7 touchdowns by 6 players. Khalif Raymond leading the team in touchdowns with a special teams touchdown and then a receiving touchdown just this last drive. I got to see what the average starting field position is for the Lions at the end of this game. Cuz it's going to be like the 45 of Tennessee or something. Rudolph under center. Hands it off to Pollard. Oh, I thought that ball came out again. I was going to say. Tony Pollard picks up about 4 yards. 6 players with a touchdown today. That's tied for the most in franchise history in a regular season game. The 6th time this has happened. So I wonder when the last time this was. I'd be curious. Be very curious. Rudolph takes a snap. Play action. Rudolph gonna throw it. Rudolph taking a deep shot. Way overthrown. Incomplete. 3rd and 6. Need I remind you, I don't think the Titans actually have a first down all the second half. I don't think we do. The record is like 73 points. We'd have to keep all our starters in order for that to happen, Armenian man. But even then, like, we're only putting up all these points because we keep getting the field range. Like, we keep getting perfect field position. Like, every time we started in our own territory, we have not been able to move the ball. 0 for 6 on third down today are the Titans. See if the Lions defense can make it 0 for 7. Pressure coming. Rudolph throw is incomplete. A flag is down, though. And Rudolph, I don't know what this flag is going to be on. Is it going to be on the offense? Rudolph got knocked. And it's going to be offensive pass interference, which is going to be declined. 4th and 6, punt team out for the Titans. All right. Can we get 50 points, boys? All right. We're going to get the ball back here. We have just a little over 6 minutes. Yeah, Tony Pollard. That's not good. So we have we have 5.5 minutes to go. We're going to get the ball back in the third quarter. Can we get 50 points? Basically, all we would need is to get into field goal range. This one's all the way back inside the 10. Khalif Raymond's going to take it out. Khalif Raymond, there he goes again. Are you kidding me? Khalif Raymond past the 45. Now he's running past the 50. Oh, he's just shy of the 50. Khalif Raymond, have a day, but there is a flag. Oh, is this coming back? Oh, no. No, holding on the return team. No, Jalen Reeves-Maben. He's the captain of the special teams. Come on, Germ. Meanwhile, Jacksonville, look at T-Law dialing up. Brian Thompson Jr., 17-13 in the third quarter. You pointed that out earlier, man, but there's the time left. 5:10. Carissa. Is Hendon Hooker in? That's the question. Nope. Jared Goff is still in at quarterback. This is a little surprising. I mean, all right. There's a toss to Gibbs, and look at Gibbs run out of bounds. Thought maybe he had more room there. I think at this point, they're just going to be running the football. So I guess it doesn't really matter if you have a quarterback. A 6-yard pickup from Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, in order for Goff to get 100 yards, he's got to throw the ball. 174 total yards for Detroit. Tennessee has 304. Another snap. Play action, pass coming. Goff throws to Laporta. Laporta looking for a block. Look at Laporta go. Laporta stays on his feet. Breaks another tackle. There goes Laporta down at the 50. Happy tight ends day for Sam Laporta. This is probably his best game of the season. Little screen pass to him. Gets a block out in front. And Jared Goff just trying to... Is he going to get to 100 yards? I actually don't think he will. I don't think he's going to get to 100 yards. Actually, he might. He's got 20 yards to go. And they're still in their own territory. They're at their own 49. So he can still get 100. He's going to need... His offense needs more than 20 yards, that's for sure. They give it to Gibbs. Gibbs looking for a hole. Cuts to the inside. Taken down at about the 45. It'll be second down. I mean, at least they're handing the ball to Jahmyr Gibbs. I think Dave Montgomery is just done. So I get fantasy points for that at least. Three and a half minutes to go in the third quarter. Goff, 11 for 13, 80 yards, 3 touchdowns. His team is up by 35 points. Goff is under center. Snap. Play action. Goff going to throw it. Goff looking, throwing. It's caught by Gibbs for a first down. Or no, that's David Montgomery. Excuse me. That's another, 5 yards for Jared Goff? Lions. This is the first time all day the Lions have been able to move down the field. See if they can keep it up. There's the snap. Toss to Gibbs. Gibbs finds a hole, but he is taken down just shy of the 45. Another little run there for Jahmyr Gibbs. Makes it 2nd and 6. Does Jared Goff get to 200 or get to 200? He's definitely not getting to 200. Does Jared Goff get to 100 passing yards by the end of this drive, guys? What do you think? He's got 85 right now. Sam Laporta goes in motion. Now Brock Wright going in motion. Hand it off to Gibbs, who will pick up just a few, makes it 3rd down. Obviously, Detroit just, at this point, very conservative play calling, just trying to get those high percentage plays of success just to take easy yards and eat away at the clock and just finish this game off. Just a little over 16 minutes to go overall. Minute and a half to go in the 3rd. 10 to go. 10 on the play clock, I should say. Oh, I think there was a jump. I think it's going to be a free play. Goff loads it up for his tight end. Or Tim Patrick, not his tight end. I thought there was... Is that not a free play? Really? How was there not a flag for offsides? I don't know how that's not an offsides. The referees totally missed that call. And Jake Bates will come out to try to make this a 50 bomb for Detroit. This will be his longest field goal all season. 51 yards. Oh, they got to snap it. There it is. Snap, kick, and he got it. New career long for Jake Bates, and the Lions put up 52 points. Jake Bates, 11 of 11 for field goals to start his career. That's the longest streak in franchise history, passing Riley Patterson. That's actually surprising that Riley Patterson had the longest streak before. I figured it would have been, what's his name? The other kicker. So a 52 or a 51 yarder is now Bates's longest. He did it. He did a 62 yarder in this very stadium in the UFL. So he was nailing 60-yard kicks for the Michigan Panthers, and now he's knocking 50-yard kicks for the Lions. I mean, I guess I'll take that because I have Jake Bates on my fantasy, so that's another 3 points. All right. So I guess I'll take that. But I guess Jared Goff is not going to get to 100 yards. That should have been a first down, though. I mean, like that. There was clearly offsides. I think they just, they wanted to be nice to the Titans. They're like, all right, let's just let Detroit force Detroit to kick the field goal. Maybe they miss it. 52 points. When was the last time the Lions scored 50 points? Honestly, put Jack Fox in at quarterback at this point. like don't even put Hendon Hooker in. That would be too much. That would be too much. Minute and 8 seconds to go. Tennessee still looking for the first down of the half. Rudolph going to throw it on the run. It's caught, and there it is. First down for Tennessee. I believe that was Okonkwo with the reception and the run. Packers up 20-17. Ooh. Malik Willis. I mean, he did win them those games when he was playing. He did. $50 seconds to go in the third quarter. The fact that I'm going to have to call this game for another 15 minutes is, well, it is what it is. I got nothing further to say. Mason Rudolph, 17 for 31, 251 yards, a touchdown, and a rushing touchdown, and 2 interceptions. That ball was incomplete. Tried to hit Okonkwo again, but missed him. Off his right hand, or his left hand, I should say. Could you imagine? Oh, Armenian man, could you imagine if they throw a pick? I would just feel sorry. I mean, like this. I think because I'm in the area, they're not going to switch the game. But if they do, then I'll let you guys know, and we'll just end the stream. Because obviously I won't be able to commentate on anything. And Fox will basically be saying, you know what? Yeah, this game's over. But I don't think they do because I'm actually in Michigan. So pass is caught and then brought down is Tony Pollard by Brian Branch to make it 3rd down and 9. And this will be the end of the 3rd quarter, I would imagine. So yeah, they're going to bring the guys over to the sideline, let the clock roll to end the 3rd. So, after 3, the Lions, 52-14. It has been just a massacre in Ford Field. See, my question is, how many unanswered points is that? Do the math. Because it was 14-14, right? It was 14-14 at one point. So 14 minus 52 is 38, right? 38 unanswered points. That's got to be a record. That's got to be a record, right? I guess outside of might not be a record. Because I guess if you blow a team out 60-0. That's pretty bad. Yeah, Tennessee is not a good football team. Tennessee is not a very good football team. Well, I guess the headline of this week's show is going to be probably Michigan State at this point. Just because what do you want me to talk about this game for? This is and you know what's crazy? You know what's even crazier? We're doing this without Jameson Williams. We're doing this without Jameson Williams or Josh Paschal or Aiden Hutchinson or Marcus Davenport or Malcolm Rodriguez. I don't even know who's playing linebacker outside of Jack Campbell and Alex Anzalone. If you're a Tennessee Titans fan and maybe you're listening in, please leave a message in the chat. I gotta know where you're at, brother. Are you about to enter the transfer portal as far as fandom? Because you fire the only coach, at least really in my lifetime, that was successful. You get rid of Derrick Henry. You run it with Will Levis. Will Levis dies. Now you have Mason Rudolph. To me, is it Nowaski? Trevor Nowaski is in at linebacker? Are you just done with this team? I know that maybe you might say it's a retool or rebuild, whatever. I mean, they're going to have to take a quarterback, right? They're going to, the Shedeur Sanders, you are a Tennessee Titan. Cam Ward, welcome to Tennessee. Who else? Who else is in this class? Quinn Ewers. I was going to say, where's the 57 championship banner? There it is. There's the Lions NFL champions of 1957. The only championship banner in Ford Field. 3rd and 9. Titans just shy of midfield. Snap. Pass coming. Rudolph throw is caught. And Calvin Ridley gets the 1st down. This is like Chris Paul meme. Jalen Milroe, that's another good one. Jalen Milroe. He's in this draft class. Is Will Johnson out of Ohio State? Or Dylan Gabriel? He's one. Both those guys, I think, will be available. I think. Calvin Ridley, basically the entire Titans offense. 9 catches for 143 yards. So if you have him in fantasy, it's a great day for you. But fortunately, in reality, he has done basically nothing to help the Titans' chances here. Pollard gets the handoff. Pollard stays on his feet. Bad tackling there by the Lions. Pollard gets a 1st down, and then the Titans starting to move down the field. Trade for Bryce Young. I think if you do that as the Titans, you might as well just move back to Houston because you're going to lose just like you used to lose back there. Actually, I think the Houston Oilers are probably better overall than the Titans. Titans made a Super Bowl. They lost. They made it. I think the Oilers did the same, though. I don't remember. Are they going to bring blitz? Kirby Joseph is on the edge there. Okay, they're going to hand it off to Pollard, who's just going to run out of bounds, gets the Titans into the red zone for the first time since the first half. Last time they were there was the end of the second quarter where they turned the ball over on downs at the 1. I don't know why they didn't run the ball, like at all. I know time was a factor, but they had a timeout. Could you imagine if they throw an interception? I mean, there's the snap. Rudolph going to keep it. Rudolph's throw is caught and brought down for a loss. Oh my gosh, they fumbled it. They fumbled it. Lions have the ball. Okonkwo lost the football, and the Lions are going to take it over. Amik Robertson, another ball knocked loose. 12:47 to go, and the Lions are a touchdown and a 2-point conversion away from dropping 60. Okay, they didn't make the Super Bowl as the Oilers then. Okay. I wasn't sure. You know who I need to have for like sports trivia night, Detroit? I need to have you. MSU Detroit fan. We need to have you for sports trivia night. We have to. It's the fourth quarter. You already had 50 points. There's no way they're putting Jared. I wouldn't put that. To me, that would be reckless if you put Jared Goff in there, unless he's literally just handing the ball off. Like it just here. Unless it's a snap here, snap here, snap here, snap here. That would be the only thing I would accept. Especially the way the Titans' defensive line has actually been pretty good. Maybe they want Goff to get 100 yards. That would be stupid. I say that as someone who has him in fantasy. That would be stupid. Oh my gosh. To Isaiah Williams. Bro, you know it would be bad if we can bring in our preseason roster and stun on you. Well, I guess we asked for a low-stress game. We got it. Packers up 27-17. Oh, well, that was fun while it lasted, Jacksonville. Yep, Jared Goff is done. 12 for 15, 85 yards, 3 touchdowns, 129 passer rating. What is the lowest amount of passing yards in the modern era that a quarterback has thrown for and won the game? Hendon Hooker is in at quarterback in the shotgun. There's the snap. Hooker's going to throw it. It's caught. And, oh my goodness, breaking free. Isaiah Williams will pick up a couple of yards. Isaiah Williams making his first pro regular season game. One for 2 is Hendon Hooker over his career. 1 for 1 today for 2 yards. Could you imagine if he scores a touchdown here? I don't think he can. I mean, I guess he could, but at least not on this drive. They toss it over to Craig Reynolds. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4. Less than 12 minutes to go in this game. You know that this game is definitely going to hurt Jared Goff's MVP chances just because that's going to harm how many yards he had. Like his yards per game now is going to drop. And his total yards is just going to drop because he had a game where he threw for 85 yards and won the game. Hooker, another toss outside to Craig Reynolds. That one goes for a loss, and Detroit's going to go 3 and out. Punt team's coming out. 24 offensive touchdowns, 19 incompletions in the last 5 games. 6 offensive touchdowns and 3 incompletions today. There's a punt deep inside the 15. Jack Fox, man. Pinning the Titans. I feel like this is going to take forever to end at this point. Because Tennessee's, I don't know what they're going to do. I guess they're going to keep Mason Rudolph in there. He's already their backup. I don't even know what you would review. How do you review this game? Like, I don't even know what I would say. The defense got a bunch of turnovers, and the offense took advantage of the turnovers. Great game by Khalif Raymond. This offense is probably the best in the league. I got nothing. I got nothing. It's the second game this year where the Lions scored more or 49 points or more. In this case, 52. It's a new season high for them. It's crazy that at a certain point we were stressed watching this game. 14 all. Remember when we thought the Lions were looking ahead to Green Bay? Remember that, guys? I don't think they were looking ahead. I think they were just playing with their food. Whoa. They're showing off Japanese people playing football. I don't want to be that guy, but they just this is football country. It is not football country. There's almost nobody in Japan follows football. Barely people don't really follow sports in Japan in general. I guess baseball. Baseball is king in Japan. Oh, The Incredibles. I guess this is technically like the Halloween game. Because Halloween is this Thursday. Hand off to Pollard. We'll go for a gain of maybe 11 or so. It'll be first down. We get a game break. Oh, here's Packers. Packers up 27-17 in the fourth quarter. Malik Willis passing to Kraft. I don't know that really is going to do anything for you. It's like I can make that pass. Rudolph, snap. Hands it off to Pollard. Pollard. I guess he was short. Now he gets the first down. It's true. It's true. Yeah, because the rest of the world, they like cricket. Like India. India loves cricket. And like Britain. I guess these countries had some relationship beforehand. Yeah, baseball's really just a North American And I guess like Mexico. Yeah, like some of the Latin American countries take baseball fairly seriously. There's a snap. Hand off Pollard. That one will go pretty much nowhere. Colleague Raymond, I imagine just waiting for another chance to get in on special teams. If I'm him, I'm just fair catching everything, though. I'm not. Throw an interception. Oh my gosh. Give Hendon Hooker good field position to be able to get a touchdown. There's the snap. Rudolph gonna throw it. Rudolph under pressure. Rudolph stays on his feet, able to throw it, but it's incomplete. Oh my gosh, nearly sacked. And Calvin Ridley is down. Hopefully he's not injured. Okay, he's getting helped up, so he might have just. Hopefully he's all right. He's a little slow to get up. Ball was nearly sacked. Was Mason Rudolph. Managed to stay on his feet for just long enough. So it'll be 3rd and 9. Calvin Ridley, 9 catches, 143 yards. Really good game for him. Third and 9. Pass coming from Rudolph. Rudolph has plenty of time. Loads a deep shot. Got a man. Incomplete. Overthrew him. Jackson was the intended receiver. Ennis Rakestraw was in coverage who had a step on him. But he just overthrew him. 4th and 9. There's a snap. Punt. That one is not too deep. Raymond going to take it out from the 25. Raymond that time goes nowhere. Picks up maybe 2. Oh, no. Oh, no, he's good. He's good. Never mind. I thought Khalif Raymond was hurt. He's just getting helped up. He just wishes he got more. Get Hooker a touchdown, please. Yeah, Lions Packers next week at 4. Finally, I get not a 1 o'clock start. At the Packers, and then we got at Houston. And then we got Jags at home. We don't get a lot of home stretches. Hooker is in at quarterback under center. There's the snap. Give it to Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds able to jet forward for a gain of maybe 2 or 3. So, I mean, the thing is, Lions could be meeting Malik Willis as opposed to Jordan Love. Obviously, he exited the game, so that does change things. Oh, boy. 2nd and 8. I don't know who any of these guys are. I'm just telling you right now. I know Hooker. Play action. Hooker going to throw it. Hooker throws it way high, incomplete. Tried to get Isaiah Williams. Makes it 3rd and 8. I was gonna say, this isn't his first game. This is his first home game. And Hooker obviously played against the Cowboys. So 3rd and 8. Hooker's, I think, still looking for his first. I think he got a first down against the Cowboys. I don't remember. There's a snap. Hooker Gonna throw it. It's caught, but short. Isaiah Williams makes it 4th down for Detroit. And the punt team's coming out. Do I even need to commentate at this point? Like, once we get the ball back, it's just gonna be a 3 and out. Like Hendon Hooker and they're not gonna be able to move the ball down the field. All these guys are backups. Jack Fox is out there. There's the snap. There's the punt. That one is really deep. It'll bounce and take a Titans roll inside the 10. This is his first home game. This is his first home debut. Even though he played in the preseason. Rakestraw pick 6. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. There's the snap. Handing it off. And Tony Pollard will go for a pickup of 5. He played in Tampa Bay. What do you mean? Who played in Tampa Bay? Hendon Hooker didn't play in Tampa Bay. Yeah, they don't track the preseason games. I wish they did. I'd be kind of curious. That would be such a like the preseason stats. I think would be actually really interesting. I wish they did track those. Handing it off to Pollard again. This time it'll be short. 3rd down. All right, come on, guys. Can we please just end this? Can we come to like an agreement where we just knee it out? Like, can Tennessee just say, all right, we're done? Second half point differential the last 3 seasons for the Titans has been in dead last. Right now they are at negative 51 point differential in the second half. 3rd and 3. Snap. Rudolph. Throw. Caught by Pollard. 1st down. And tackled just past the 20. I don't know if there is a mercy rule in the NFL. I actually do not know. You know what's great is like we're at the point in this game, the 99.9% has not changed. Like it. Look how long. Look at how long it's been there. It's just at the bottom of the screen. There's the snap. Another handoff goes to 36. Not Tony Pollard. Taken down at about the 30. It'll be 2nd and 1. So the other thing to point out is teams that play the Lions this year are 0-5 on the week after they played, including Tampa Bay, who beat Detroit. So if Tennessee gets beaten here, or rather, Tennessee gets beaten here, because, I mean, this game is over. This game is over in the 3rd quarter. They're going to fall to 1-6. And you basically can just write in a 1-7, the way that it's been going for these teams. I don't know who they play next, but yeah, Tennessee is just competing for that number 1 overall pick. And by the way, I pointed this out at the beginning of the year. I said Tennessee was going to be terrible. So, shout out me, I guess. They got New England next week at home. So that's the Tank Bowl. We got a Tank Bowl next week for Tennessee. Oh, Mason Rudolph bobbled the snap, but he picked it up and able to get a run there for a gain of about 6. It'll be 2nd down. Ball just shy of the Titans' 40. I mean, at this point, they got to be on total fire sale mode. You got to think Harold Landry is on the chopping block. College baseball? Jeez. Jeez, man. Well, actually, I think college football has one because there was a college football game earlier this year where they lowered the amount of time on the clock because Arkansas was destroying Arkansas Pinewood or something. That run goes for just a gain of a couple. It'll be 3rd down. Well, Kirk Gibbs didn't play baseball for Michigan State, I don't think. Or maybe he did. He played football. He probably also played baseball. But I think he's more... I don't know how well-known he is for baseball then. Because I know him for football at Michigan State. He's a wide receiver. He's pretty good. But he ended up, obviously, playing baseball. You know, he was never an all-star. And the reason is because he didn't want to take the all-star break. I mean, there were a few years where it's like, how was he not an all-star this year? But, you know, he was never the best player ever, but he had the clutch hits. Tennessee runs for a 1st down, and that will go all the way to the 2-minute warning. Neither team has called the timeout all second half. So we'll see if Tennessee can pull a Chris Paul and get some points on the board. They have not scored since the 2nd quarter. And they have not scored more than 7 in a quarter. Lest I remind us, there was a point where we thought that we were going to lose to the Titans. There was a point in this game, in this very game. Football is a cruel sport, man. Okay. I was going to say he did primarily play football. Because I believe his number's retired, or he's in the rafters at Michigan State. Browns are beating the Ravens 23. Dude. Deshaun Watson. Just please never come back. Jameis Winston comes in, takes your job, and is currently beating your division rival with the exact same roster. In fact, a worse roster because he didn't have Amari Cooper like you did. He should leave and never be seen again. He's just ask to be released. Say, just buy out my contract, please. I'm never going to play football for you. Just buy out my contract, and I will leave and never come back. I think that Deshaun Watson trade, that has got to be one of the worst trades ever. Not only on a moral level, because you signed a garbage human being like Deshaun Watson, a totally unrepentant sexual assault, serial sexual assaulter. I don't know if that's a word. And on top of it, what's even worse is you signed a terrible football player. Well, maybe not even worse. Worse for the product on the field. He's a terrible football player. Hey, look, franchises without Super Bowl appearances. You have the Lions, Browns, Jags, and Texans. 2 of those are expansion teams, and technically the Browns are also an expansion team, but they got all their records from the old Browns. So, and also we're the only NFC team. There's another run there from, I believe, Tony Pollard. I think there's only going to be, 2 more plays at this point? Or 3 more plays? Yeah, trade him to the Vikings. That's fine with me. Although, honestly, if you put him on the Vikings, I bet Kevin O'Connell could probably make him slightly better. Most points in a game in franchise history. This ties it. Last time they scored this many points, it looked like it was 90. They did it against Green Bay back in the 50s, I saw. Another run will go for a 1st down. I think you basically have only backups in at this point. Obviously. So it'll be a 1st down, but this game is definitely over. You got Levi Onwuzurike. He's the only starter I can even recognize. Are they gonna do the knee in surrender? Or are they going to run a play? Well, they're going to run a play. There's the snap. Handoff. And tackled. Gain of about 2. Also, by the way, I just heard the color commentator say if the Lions can stay healthy, they're going to the Super Bowl. Which is funny because we already have the massive injury to Aiden Hutchinson. I think they do have to run one more play. It looks like the play clock is a little ahead of the game clock. Okay, no, the game is just over. At least ESPN just declared it over. Eagles beat the Bengals 37-17. Travion Hendrickson. Or Travion? Trayvon is Hendrickson? Is it just Trayvon? I don't know. Trey Hendrickson. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Hendrickson. Would you like to come play for a real team? That would be super. And there's zeros. They hand it off, and a tackle is made, and the game is over. Lions win it. They blow out the Titans at home and drop 52 points. Final score, 52 Lions, 14 Titans. I guess I'll play the fight song. Why not? Let's do it. We won!
Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield, and win the blue and silver wave. Stand and cheer the brave, rock, rock, rock. Go hard, win the game. With honor you will keep your fame. Down the field and gain a Lions victory. Go Lions!
I mean, I would talk about the box score, but this it does not tell you anything. Like, I'm going to mute this really quick just so that I can talk a little bit. The box score tells me nothing. Jared Goff, 12 for 15, 85 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, a really good game, but the yards were obviously not there. Jahmyr Gibbs, another great game for him. 11 carries, 127 yards, and a touchdown. Great game for him. National Tight Ends Day. Sam Laporta, 6 catches for 48 yards and a touchdown. Good to see that. Khalif Raymond was your second best receiver. 2 catches for 14 yards. Amon-Ra, just a couple of catches, 7 yards and a touchdown. Brock Wright had the touchdown on National Tight Ends Day. Jack Campbell had a bunch of tackles. I don't know. Special teams, or I guess he had a couple of interceptions as well. Kirby Joseph, Trevor Nowaski. You had the fumbles the strip tackles there as well by Amik Robertson. Yeah, I mean, it was a great game. Lions absolutely dominated. It was not even close. Oh, we're not getting bonus coverage of the Tampa Bay game. We're getting bonus coverage of this game. Oh, okay. We're getting bonus coverage of the Jags-Packers. Interesting. Well, I guess this game is more relevant to us than the other game, but yeah. I mean, I got nothing more to say. This was just a complete blowout. Lions dominated on every facet. Everything came up Lions. They turned the ball. They forced the turnovers, and they answered on offense. So with that, that's about all I got. Appreciate anybody for stopping by, listening in, hanging out. I got nothing more to say. That's it. We'll be back on Tuesday. We'll break down the game a little bit further and all the sporting news of the week. So, yeah. Maybe Jacksonville will come back. That would be fun. So, yeah. All right. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday. Have a good day. See ya. Goodbye. See you later.